Hey and hello there everyone, welcome back to the Strike Streams special Sunday edition, i.e. there was a Pokemon Go community day yesterday and I switched Saturday to Sunday. Anyway, Bark. How are you guys doing? I hope your weekend is going very, very well. Welcome to the Strike Streams. I see a lot of familiar faces here, so you guys already know this, but the Strike Streams, where I, a voice actor, am on strike for video games, which means, oh, for the love of screen going darks, which means I can't perform voiceover for most video games right now, almost all of them, but I can still play them with you guys and for you guys, so I'm excited about that. But let's just say hi to some people very quickly before we get into the game. So hi Kieran and Skywatcher and Cacjon and Cramorant and Cheese and Tenchi and Xander and Lily and Lexi. I hope you're doing okay, Lexi. And if I didn't say Tenchi, and Andrew, hi, welcome. And Zach, I'm sorry to hear you've had health stuff. I hope that all goes okay, because yeah, health stuff is not fun stuff. Please also as well, I'm going to say this a lot throughout the video, but if you haven't already, please, click the like button if you haven't already. It really does just help out, and we've had a few streams lately where we've not had as many likes, and like it helps the algorithm and all that stuff, so we can't get complacent now. Like, I am counting on all of you. So anyway, Bark. And Lexi, I have not watched yesterday's Beyblade episode. Hopefully I will today. But I'll watch it before next week, okay? But episode 6 it'll be, because I watched like 4 and 5 last weekend. I'll watch 6 soon. But trying your best, that's all you can ever do. Okay, so let's get into the game. Now, I know a lot of you guys are going to know what I'm going to say, but just hold on and wait for good measure until I say it. So, if you are watching right here, right now, and when I say that, I mean you are watching live. Like, please make sure you are watching the YouTube video live. For those of you who would like to join in, make sure you are watching the YouTube video live. If you hover your mouse onto the YouTube video, or if you're on mobile, just like tap the middle of the screen, the middle of the video once, and then you look in the bottom left hand corner. You'll either see a red circle or a gray circle. If you see the red circle, that means you are live. If you see a gray circle and like a negative number, that means you are watching behind. You need to be caught up and watching live, so hit the word live that's next to the circle and you will be watching live. Additionally, oh, that's good to hear, Kieran. Thank you. Excellent. But yeah, so if you're watching the video live, if you have Pokemon Sword and Shield with the DLC, and you have unlocked multiplayer Dynamax Adventures, so you've been to the Crown Tundra, you've done the Suicune tutorial, and you have a Nintendo Switch online subscription that is active, then that means you can play along with me. And if you meet that criteria and you can play along with me, again, I know you guys are all familiar, so I don't really know why I need to do this big intro anymore, but anyway, Bark, but if you meet all of that criteria, then I need you to comment with 2 things in your chat, okay? I need you to chat with 2 things in your message. 1, begin it with the word strike in big capital letters, STRIKE, and let me know if any of the legendary Pokemon we're hunting for, you already have them, you have already caught them in the Dynamax Adventures or not, okay? So we're going to be hunting for Dialga, for Heatran, for Solgaleo, and then we'll do a couple of other ones, maybe like Lunala, Lugia, Mesprit. We'll see about those other ones, but mainly Dialga, Heatran, and Solgaleo. Let me know if you have any of those already from the Dynamax Adventures, okay? Because I want to try and pair up people with Dynamax Adventures that they need, shiny Pokemon that they don't have. For example, if Kevin were here, I don't know if Kevin's here, but like if Kevin were here, he's caught shiny Heatran, so it's kind of pointless putting Kevin in a Heatran raid. So you get the idea. So ready, set, right, strike. A load of people have written strike. Okay, so I need to figure out a way to initiate the strike thing. But anyway, Okay. So let me get my spreadsheet and let me add you guys to the spreadsheet. Although I actually have, but I've done a trick to get ahead on stuff like that. But okay. Cramorant, you will not be doing DAs today. That is no problemo. But we've got, so hang on. Let's see who we've got. We've got Kieran. So we've got Kieran, we've got Skywatcher, and Skywatcher has Heatran. And then Tenchi, Solgaleo, Cacjon, Kieran. Oh, Cheese. I have Cheese. And then, let's see. Oh, you're preparing for Regulation H next week. Oh, awesome. Yeah, no worries about that. Okay. Kieran, so please tell me you don't have Zekrom. I don't have... No, wait, do I have... No, wait, I do have Zekrom's the one I do have. Reshiram is the one that I need. So again, like, eventually I'll do Zekrom, but that will be kind of in, like, the very, very distant future. I had to think there for a sec, because Pokemon Home does this weird thing where sometimes it makes me think I've got Kyurem instead, but I'll get into that another time. Okay, so let's see who we have. Okay, so Team 1 for Dialga, we'll get Kieran in there. Hang on, Skywatcher said about having Heatran, so let's get Skywatcher in Team 1 as well. And then... hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, that's okay. Okay. So Kieran, Skywatcher, and let's get John, and then Team 2 for Heatran. We'll do. Hang on, blah blah blah. We'll do. Oh no, wait. Hang on. Tenchi, do you... Wait, Tenchi, what are your preferences? Oh, you have Solgaleo. Okay, so for team... no, that's fine. And then we'll do Tenchi and Cheese for 2, okay? So team 1, Kieran, Skywatcher, Cacjon. Team 2, Tenchi and Cheese. And then we'll see about everyone else or whatever later. Okay, right. So, you guys know how this goes, but please make sure on the YCOM, if you press Y, that you are not on local communication, but on the internet. So press that plus button if it says local communication. And by the time I finish this sentence, it will have connected because I'm on a wired connection. Okay, that was a bit slower, I feel like. But yeah, so now we're on the internet. Excellent. And then, hang on. I'm going to move my TV a little bit closer to me so I can see just a little bit better. There we go. And then, so now we're connected to the internet. We're going to talk to the Dynamax Adventures lady, say that we want to do a Dynamax adventure. And then what we're going to do is, you guys are going to select anything is fine, because anything goes. But I'm going to select Dialga. And then we'll kind of take it from here. There we go. So... that is progress saved. And then when we're on the pink screen, we are going to type in our code. Today we're going to go 09151110. That's 09151110. Invite others. And if you're connected to the internet, if you have successfully typed in that code, and if you hit invite others, it should all connect us together. Yeah, and I just got a spam message from someone pretending to be Amazon, but I don't have Amazon Prime, so screw you, spam message. So we have Kieran, we have Skywatcher, so we just need John, and there's John. Excellent. Well, everyone was very quick and efficient there. Lovely stuff. Okay, let's get... okay, so Dialga, don't forget, is weak to fighting and ground, so keep those types and moves in mind. If we don't really see them, but we see steel types do completely shut down Dialga defensively, so those can also be good to pick as well. But definitely go for the offensive ground and fighting, like first, and then steel is like a secondary thing to look out for. Okay, let's go. Let's see what kind of options we're presented with. Not great ones. We got a fighting type with no fighting moves, something that's weak to steel, and then I'm oddly gonna go with Lampant just because it resists steel moves, but it doesn't have very good PP. Weather Ball isn't really great against a Dialga. Oh god, these aren't great options, are they? These choices are not very... These options are not very good. These options are not very good. We really... Oh, God, these are, like, just very... just not great options, aren't they? Okay, well, we'll have to figure that... Okay, there's a Celio to the left, and then, like, was that, like, a Linoon or something to the right? Linoons can no dig, if it's a Linoon. So let's see what else we got. Okay, there's a Lycanroc to the left. Oh, is that Diggersby? Oh, Diggersby's on the left. So we might want to go for, like, the Diggersby, because it's ground, and it's very powerful. And then I honestly think we kind of want to, like, I think we kind of just want to aim for the Diggersby, and then just, like, this Celio could be okay. One thing I will say as well, we do have Emolga. Electric is resistant to steel, but the Dialga does know Ancient Power, which is super effective against an Emolga, and obviously it doesn't resist Dragon either. So yeah, not ideal. I am gonna go big here and just use a max Flutterby to do it. Because I think this Celio will probably have thick fat, so me using, like, fire moves isn't ideal, but a bug move to lower its special defense could be helpful. But yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think Sheez has summed this up very nicely. Seems like you guys are going to have to do a lot of switching. And we don't even really seem to have a lot of good switches available to us either. So, it's still not as bad as that one Heatran raid. So that's something. But let's see how this goes. But I'm going to do this to lower special attack just because... at least if it tries to use Brine or something, it might not do too much damage. Rock Tomb is good. See, I was tempted to save the Dynamax for Crustle, but the thing is, like, Celio is still super effective against Crustle. So... Oh gosh. Yeah, see, that's kind of why I was like, do I really want to wait for Crustle for a turn? Okay, I'm gonna do something a bit unconventional here. Hang on. First of all, I'm gonna look... Okay, Inferno is the... I'm gonna do this to set up the Sun, because I don't want its water moves being, like, more powerful. So I know this won't do a lot of damage, but at least it'll defensively help us. Okay. Right, Flash Cannon. Very nice. And then Body Press, nice. Oh gosh, who's it using that against? Oh no! Right, we need to KO this thing quickly. We need to KO it quickly. Lampant. No. Okay, right, now I'll use Max Flutterby again, just because it didn't use a water move. But at least this way, if it uses a water move, it'll do less damage. I mean, if it uses a water move against Crustle, we're still kind of screwed, I think. But oh, come on, this is all up to Lampant here. Yes, Lampant, you did it, little Lamp buddy. Oh, John, I wasn't checking for the power. I was checking for which of my moves was Inferno and which of my moves was Burning Jealousy. That's why I went to the stat screen. That's why I went to the Pokemon screen rather than just pressing Y. Because you can check Pokemon power based on Y, but once you're Dynamaxed, you, as far as I know, you can't check what your moves were before Dynamaxing. So that's what I was doing there. So, Yeah, I needed to see which of my moves was which, because I'd rather save Burning Jealousy. Burning Jealousy is, like, the better move than Inferno, generally. Or at least in terms of accuracy. So, is anyone going to switch for the Celio? Because it's okay against a Dialga. It's not great, but... Okay, Kieran is switching. I'd say that... I know, like, the Crustle did have body press, but still. Okay. Diggersby is definitely the play here. Because it's very powerful. And then we'll have to see... kind of, like, how and where... I don't know who's going to switch for this. I don't know if, like, say, Kieran would need to do another switch, or, like, if I should switch for it. Because I'm weak to Ancient Power, but I resist the Steel moves. Celio is weak to Ancient Power and doesn't resist any of the moves, but it is kind of bulky. And then... Who else we got? We got Octillery... Octillery... No, Octillery's just like... It resists the Steel moves, but it doesn't really have anything. So maybe Octillery could be the way to go here. But see... Yeah, so... But yeah, Inferno's only 50 power, so that's, like, not great. I'm gonna use a Burning Jealousy here and hope this works. Yeah, Sceptile is... Okay, so here's an interesting thing. Sceptile was ahead, and Sceptile does know Breaking Swipe, I believe. So... And Breaking Swipe could be a good way of, like, nerfing Dialga's attack stat. Like, it could be a good move for, like, chipping away at it kind of thing. Oh, gosh. Here's the Stomping Tantrum. Oh, no. Oh, dear. Lampant little buddy. Oh. But yes, mathematically, I am overdue a shiny now. Unless I've, like, forgotten the number of shinies I've caught. But to my knowledge, I've had 7 shinies from this mode, and I've done over 200 now. And once you hit 200, you'd expect to have, like, 8 shinies, so... Dang. Okay, but here comes the Scald. Nice. Okay, I will cheer for you guys, and we'll see how this goes. But I think we've got this one in the bag pretty much. So at least this is something. But yeah, I don't... Okay, so 2, 4, 6, 8. Is this cheer feeble? Oh, great. It was great. And we reflected. Nice. I think if we reflect on that, we'll find it was a pretty good cheer. Oh, gosh! Ah, Stone Edge. Okay, here comes the Scald. So, yeah, I genuinely don't know who, like, wants to switch here. Like, we definitely want to switch, but I don't know who. Yeah, we just have to Terror Ground on the Dialga. I know, right? So, because maybe, like, going for the Sceptile at the end is the play. We'll have to see what's there, and we'll have to figure out what's the best. But we definitely want this. So for the love of Nelly, someone needs to switch for this. I just don't know who. I could try and go for... If I still had Lampant, I could try and go for Inferno just to try and get, like, a burn. Like a 50% burn chance. I think that was the good switch there. Octillery. Yeah, I think Octillery was a good one there. So let's see what we got. Okay, so there's a Selgor who can use Struggle Bug. And then there's Sceptile and some berries. And we can... And so I think Sceptile can use Breaking Swipe. So Sceptile could be the way to go here. And it is my favorite Pokemon. But like Sceptile instead of either Celio or myself. Probably... Again, if it was Celio, then I could try and burn it, and then Sceptile could use Breaking Swipe, and then we could, like, really just, like, nerf its, like, physical attack. Although, funnily enough, I could have burned it, and then a Selgor could have lowered its special attack, so... Oh, wait, does it know Dual Chop? Oh, crud, that's not as good. I thought it had Breaking Swipe. Why did I think that? Who does have Breaking Swipe? Oh, hang on, you only think. You don't... Oh, okay, well, I'm going to look this up. I'm just going to use Burning Jealousy here. I probably could have used a Skitter Smack for special defense reasons, but okay, I'm now going to check for Sceptile. I'm now going to check this just to be sure. Where are you, Sceptile? Well, where's my tab? And then... Okay, hang on. Sceptile has Breaking Swipe! Yeah, Grass Pledge, Breaking Swipes, Leaf Storm, X Scissor. So Grovyle has Brick Break. So ironically, Grovyle could have been, like, potentially better, but... But yeah, so like this could be a good thing to get just because we could like use Breaking Swipe on it to like lower the Dialga's attack stat. Oh gosh, ooh, that lowers all of our attack. No, I kind of always forget it's like a spread move. It's actually a pretty busted move when you get into it. Because this is going to be like way harder to defeat now. Oh, okay, Max Rockfall. I wasn't expecting that. Let's see how this goes. Okay, Burning Jealousy, nice. Oh yeah, Cacjon, you can slow down with Electro Web. That's a good idea. That's using the old noodle. Okay, now the Sandstorm. Okay, right, I'm gonna go with another Burning Jealousy. Just because it is our most powerful move, and then... Oh, it's my most powerful move, at least. Oh, there goes the Acrobatics. Okay. Okay, here comes a Max Overgrowth. Who's it going for? It's going for a Emolga. Hang in there, little buddy. Oh! Okay. We just need to, like, KO this thing very, very quickly now. Okay, Max Rockfall. Hopefully this does it. Okay, that did it. Nicely done. Well done, everyone. Always catch everything. You always want to catch everything. You don't have to keep them, but you do want to catch them. And particularly the legendaries. If you're shiny hunting the legendaries, do not keep the legendaries. That's why I say the thing at the beginning of, like, who has caught their legendary Pokemon, because you can only catch each legendary Pokemon once. You can catch a bajillion Sceptiles or Marsh Stomps or whatever, but you can only catch one of each legendary. So, yeah, so I don't know who... I mean, I would say Celio is, like, the best switch here. Okay, Kieran is going for it. Excellent. And then... It was either going to be, like, Celio or Emolga. But, okay, so we're going to... So, basically, we'll try and, like, really nerf this thing, and then Diggersby is going to just do, like, all the primary attacking, okay? I don't... With Dynamaxing, I don't know who's got what. Honestly, it might just be best to save Dynamaxing for Diggersby. I don't know if anyone else has any good moves or anything that are, like, good for Dynamaxing. Hang on a minute. Oh, hang on. If Sceptile's using Breaking Swipe, I can use Skitter Smack. Yeah, okay. Yeah, if Sceptile's using Breaking Swipe, I can use Skitter Smack. And then... Yeah, and then that'll be perfect. Well, Dialga's special and physical are both good, and this particular one has, like, a healthy mix of both moves. It has, like, Dragon Claw, Iron Tail, I think it's Iron Tail, Flash Cannon, Ancient Power, and Slash. So we definitely want to nerf, like, both of its stats. So that's why we want to use Breaking Swipe and Skitter Smack. There are other Pokemon, like, Lunala is one that is just purely physical. Oh, wait. Oh, hang on. Not high horsepower? I thought Diggersby has high horsepower. Okay. There's Skitter Smack. Okay. Right. I'll hold out for Diggersby. But if it does have high horsepower, like, that's definitely the move we want to be using if it does have it. But yeah. But at least this way it does mean we can, like, get a bit more nerfing on it before, we can kind of nerf it, like, a bit more before, before Diggersby reemerges. Okay. Okay. This is good. Nice. Okay. Okay, here's the flash cannon. That still did quite a lot, but... okay, I am going to switch to Burning Jealousy now. Just because maybe I can get like 1 or 2 off. And then we'll see how this goes. On Lara, hi! Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, Imoga's using Endure. On Lara, I don't believe we have... No, you can be part of Team 2. You can be part of the Heatran team. Let's add you to... Come on, spreadsheet. Spreadsheet. Okay, it's doing the weird thing. Oh gosh, it's getting angry. Where's on Lara? There's on Lara, and then I'm going to add on Lara here. I'm going to add on Lara here. Okay, there we go. I should have said I'll add on Lara over there, but never mind. Okay, Diggersby's gonna go big. Okay, so Diggersby's big. It's Biggersby. Okay. So Biggersby is gonna use the like Max Quake, the most powerful Max Quake you got. It truly is Big Chungus. Oh, and Kayla's here? Hang on, where did Kayla come from? I can't see Kayla anywhere. I see people saying hi Kayla, but I can't see Kayla. Where's Kayla? I saw her on Lara. I didn't see Kayla at all. Hang on, people are saying hi Kayla, but I can't see Kayla. Oh, there's Kayla. Hi, Kayla. Okay. Hang on. Wait. What did Dargo avoid? Dang it. Oh, there goes. And Ragey, hi. Welcome, welcome, welcome. No, I had been scrolling up. I just couldn't see it at all. That's what I was doing when I was like, hang on, where's Kayla? Like, I was scrolling. Okay. So, I'm gonna go with another Inferno just to see if this helps. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 8. Is this Chiffy Bull or great? Light screen, nice. Okay. Nicely done there, Kieran. Okay, it's getting desperate, so it is gonna start using generative AI. Kaboom! Nice. Again, given the poor options we've had throughout this whole thing, we are making this work. We are making this work. Okay, there's the Inferno. I mean, unfortunately, it's probably about to shake off this burn right as I burn it. Yeah. Are you going to shake that off? Oh, no. Oh, no. This might be okay. Look at that Dragon Claw. Oh, and here's the Iron Tail. But it missed. Okay. Right, Burning Jealousy, come on. I'm about to run out of moves. Okay, here's the Electro Web. Get the speed down. Here's the Breaking Swipe. Just chipping away. And then we'll get the Burning Jealousy and the Max Quake. Hopefully the Max Quake kid does it. We really need this. Yes! Alright! Stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars. Get those emojis in chat. Well done, team number 1. Also, sort of a moderator has appeared in the spreadsheet. Okay. So, well done, everyone. Nicely done. Again, for those who have only just joined, 1, please like the video if you haven't done so already. If you've just joined, like, we just beat a boss, so click the like button, thumbs up. I really super duper appreciate it. I'm just really, again, like, I am like unemployed right now. This is kind of like my job. I need this channel to grow, and your likes are the way for that to happen. So thank you, thank you, thank you. But additionally, for those who have only just recently joined, we did not have very good options presented to us at all throughout this Dialga raid, or Dialga Dynamax Adventure. We did not get, like, Diggersby was, like, the only ground type that we had. There were no fighting types and one ground type, and there were hardly any, like, fighting or ground moves. There weren't, like, steel types to use defensively. We had really poor options presented to us, but we made some good picks and had some savvy strats. And, you know, it was a slow fight, but we did it. So, there we go. Neo! Hello! Welcome, welcome, welcome! Oh, hang on. Oh, okay. My chat disconnected, but then reconnected. So, hopefully I'm good. I'm here? Okay. So, but yeah, so very poor choices, but we did it. We made it. And that's all good. Okay. So... let's do a quick patented double shiny check whilst you guys smash that like and subscribe button, and then we'll kind of move on to Team 2 in a second, and we'll kind of also just get Team 3 lined up. So, yeah. Okay, so here we go. So, Celio would be purple. That's not shiny. Diggersby would look like Bugs Bunny. It would be white, but no, that's not shiny. Sceptile would kind of be a bit of a Baja Blast turquoise blue. That's not shiny. But will we get... the Minty Boy himself, Dialga? Hey there, Minty Boy. Oh, it's not shiny at all, but this is where we do the quick double check. And we check the Galar symbol, that Pokeball looking refresh / recycling symbol in the bottom left-hand corner. There are no sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, and no sparkles there. Oh, the humanity. But yeah, never mind. So I'm just going to take Sceptile because it is my favorite Pokemon after all. And there we go. So that is Sceptile done. So Team 2, I hope you are ready. This is going to be Tenchi, Cheese, and Onlera, and we're going to be fighting for Heatran. But just whilst we're here, Mountain Dew, Baja Blast, Sceptile. Exactly, Xander. Like, Torterra is, like, classic Mountain Dew shiny, and then Sceptile is, like, Baja Blast shiny. Meganium might also be, like, kind of, I don't know. But anyway, Bark. So let me just have a quick think and a quick look. Okay, so basically we have Team 2 lined up. Again, that's for Heatran. That's going to be Tenchi, Cheese, and Onlera. Is there anyone in chat who is going to be around for a while who would like to be on standby for Team 2 / like to join Team 3? So is there anyone who would like to join in like 25 minutes or so for Solgaleo? If so, please put strike. If you've already played, please do not put anything in chat right now. So, it's funny, Scararcher, the shiny Solgaleo must be Mountain Dew Code Red. I had been thinking that because we kept calling it Cherry Red. So if you've already played, please don't write strike. This is just for people who haven't played already. I just need to know if anyone new has joined and wants to be in Team 3 in about like 25 minutes or so, or wants to play later on. Because there are some people who have joined who have sometimes played with us in the past, so I just want to make sure, like we had like Neo and Reiji, and so I just want to make sure that if there is anyone who's joined, that we can add them to the list now before we get into the battles. But yeah. Oh, Neo, that's a good point. Oh, you have Solgaleo and Heatran, Reiji. Okay, I'll tell you what we'll do. What we could do... Here's what we could do. We could try, instead of doing Solgaleo third, we could try Neoing the next round. It depends on what Neo's got, but we could try Neoing on the next round. And then that could kind of like act as like our wild card one, and then we'll just go back to Solgaleo afterwards or something like that. We could try something like that. So, you know, maybe that might be the way to go. But we'll see. Okay, but anyway, for right now, let's just deal with Team 2. So yes, Clan Fandango, we want to keep Dialga. Okay, so Team 2, if you are ready. No, don't worry, Cheese, you're good. We definitely want to have you in Team 2, so that's very kind of you to offer, but don't worry, this is just, basically, like, Neo has connection problems, so whenever Neo plays, we have to, like, join a lobby with Neo, and it's all, you know, it's kind of like a bit, we've kind of had issues before. We've always been able to make it work, but it's just one of those things where, you know, it's like if Neo's one of the people who can play, and then Reiji kind of like has some of the ones we're going for, we could always like switch up. But that has nothing to do with you, so don't worry. Right, you guys are gonna select anything is fine, anything goes. But I'm gonna select Heatran. But that's very kind of you. So, okay. So, once you're on the pink screen, let's get a code typed in. 09151137. That's 09151137. And then just hit invite. And if you're connected to the internet, oh yeah, please make sure you are connected to the internet on the Ycom. I didn't say that until just now, but you guys kind of know this by now. Connect to the internet, get that Ycom in, and let's see how this goes. So we got Onlara for the Heatran raid. Onlara in a Heatran raid? What is this? And there's Tenchi. So then we just need Cheese, if you please. And there we go. And there's Cheese. Excellent. Perfect. Guys, thank you for being on it. I really do appreciate it. I do appreciate it when people are like ready and raring to go. Again, it does just help everything just go a bit more smoothly. I really should have talked through. This is Heatran, ground and fighting and water. I'm actually going to pick Lurantis because that can be good for getting us ground and water, and it does have Weather Ball. So if we had a rain team, Lurantis could still be useful. Linoon doesn't have dig or anything. That's very annoying. What are these options? These aren't, like, Heatran options. What is this? Oh, gosh. Good golly gosh. Good golly gosh muffins. And a Bronzong with Levitate. Ugh. Okay. So, Cheese, if you want to copy and paste your quote earlier about needing to do a lot of switches in this round, you would be welcome to. What even is this? Okay, so and there's a grass and a steel type on the first round. Oh, what even is this? Okay, so let's see what we got. There's like some grass type on the left that I can't even figure out what it is. Copperage on the right. Fire type, stay away from fire types. And then there's like a little dark thing. I don't even know what that dark type... Oh, that's a Sneasel. Oh, there's a Azumarill on the left. We need to go left for the Azumarill. We need to go left for the Azumarill. Left for the Azumarill. Is this like Ivis? What is this? Oh, is it Lilligant? Is it Lilligant? Is it Lilligant? Lilligant? Sorry, I'm doing the Family Guy thing. It's a jackal! A jackal! A jackal! Is it a jackal? A jackal! So... But yeah, okay. Oh, sorry, like, there was a Azumarill, but it was like, Fairy! And it was like, oh, fairies aren't good against a Heatran. It's like, but they are if they're a water fairy. Okay. So, oh my gosh. The stress. The stress. I'm just going to use... Okay, I'm going to go max Flutterby... And we'll see how this goes. So here's my thinking, Abraham Lincoln. And by Abraham Lincoln, I mean chat. Chat. Here's my thinking. I don't know what's in the final row, because I didn't get to look in the final row. Maybe if we do kind of have some kind of water type strategy, honestly, Lurantis could be okay to keep just by virtue of Weather Ball. Like, if we are able to get the rain up and then use Weather Ball, then Lurantis might be acceptable to keep. But like everything else we've got is just so meh against. We don't even like just have like a single ground or... I mean, right now we don't have a single super effective move against Heatran, do we? I think just looking at our team, I don't think we have a single like ground or fighting or water type move. The closest thing we have literally is my Weather Ball if it's a water type move. So, oh, Neo, is your subscription over? No. Oh, was there a Quagsire in the final row? Oh, okay. Well, then we'll try and go for that then, if that's, as long as it is like on the left path and everything, or you know, on a path that lines up with the Azumarill. But yeah, But unfortunately, this Lilligant isn't going to be the most useful thing for us. Because I don't think it has any... Oh gosh, it's using Quiver Dance, it's powering up. It's Quagsire, Quagsire. You never really know what it's gonna do next. It's Quagsire, Quagsire, Quack. Okay, so let's do this. Oh, okay, you got it again. Oh, well, Neo, that's very kind of you to renew, Neo. We'll okay, so next round will definitely be Neoing, and then Ragey Fagey can join us as well, and then we'll see if there's like anyone else who could join or whatever. But yeah, who else but Quackshare? Exactly. I'm glad you got the reference. Okay, so. Cac John is asking, does anyone have Latias available? Lilligant can use Pollen Puff, I guess, and Light Screen, but yeah, it just is not a great option. Oh, Furret's back. Is Furret back? I didn't... Hang on, where is Everett? Why am I missing chat? Okay, Furret's back. No worries, Furret. Hi, welcome, welcome. Yes, we can add you to the spreadsheet, Furret, and we can put you on Team 3. Okay, so hang on, we got Furret... We got Azumarill here, and then there's a Quagsire. Oh yeah, there's Quagsire, Golduck, and then... Oh, there's also Pangoro, but Quagsire is probably the better one because of rain reasons, so yeah. Okay. Scientist. Ooh, Scammer Scientist. Does Skuntank have a poison move? Because obviously poison's good against Fury, but... Because I was going to say, honestly, like... This could have been one of the rare times to, like, just try switching with the Scientist and see, you know, but we'll see. Your shiny Quagsire is named Quaggity. I love it, Tenchi. Love it. Okay. So let's add Furret to the list. And then I'll put Furret in Team 3. But, okay, so I'm just gonna Leaf Storm here, and hopefully this works. Oh, you're about to Dyna. You know, that's fair. That's fair and fine enough. That's fine and fair enough. Oh, Acid Spray. Oh, okay. Oh no! Oh no, I just realized I've made a horrible mistake, chat. I've just made a horrible mistake. Azumarill is immune to grass moves. Oh no, I'm so sorry, I forgot Azumarill's immune to grass moves. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. 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 Oh no, I'm sorry. I forgot about this particular Azumarill and grass. It only has like one weakness. Oh no. Sorry, I got busy on the spreadsheet and then my mind just went to mush and I was thinking about what switches we need to do and oh no. And on a Heatran round of all things. On a Heatran round. Okay. Oh gosh, I'm just gonna use round. Okay, row your boat. Will this cheer be feeble? Oh dang it. Okay, here's the Max Phantasm to lower the defense. That's a good idea. I like it. And it was a crit. Oh gosh, but we don't really have... Okay, I would then maybe go with another Max Strike here just to... Oh gosh! Oh gosh! Oh gosh. I would probably go with another Max Strike here then to just get like the, you know, like a harder hitting normal move. I think the Ghost move was a good idea to do like just once, but I wouldn't waste like another Dynamax turn on a Ghost. Not like one is good, but two is like too many. But okay. Let's see. Max strike, max strike, max strike. Dang, this thing's bulky. This thing's really bulky. Okay, there's the acid spray. I'm gonna sing it around. Oh, there's the Giga Impact. The problem with... one thing with Fracture that's, like, not great is that it might have the rivalry ability. And that means it could be bad against Heatran, depending on the Heatran's gender. But we'll have to see. Okay, here we go. Come on. Slash. Yes! Was that a crit? Yes! Lucky crit. I was going to say, that did a lot of damage. That must have been a crit. Well done, everyone. Oh, there we go. Okay. So always catch everything. You don't have to keep them, but always catch them. I don't know who wants to switch. Here's the thing. Does the Fracture, like, have any good moves against Heatran? Does the Fracture actually have anything to offer Heatran apart from a resistance to fire? Because it'd still suck against, like, Steel and Dark. So that's the one thing I... But then again, Skuntank doesn't really have any... I mean, is Skuntank completely shut down? Apart from, like, Lash Out, I suppose. But, yeah, as long as someone gets this, that's the important thing. I don't know who, but as long as, like, someone gets this, it's fine. And I don't know what two of the three are, like, the best to switch out for Quagsire. Okay. Okay. As long as someone switched, it's fine. Okay. So then, yeah, we got the... Like, there is... Golduck's okay. It's so annoying. We've got 3 excellent choices all in the final round. Like, all of these would have been great earlier on or during the initial choices, but oh well. That's just how it goes sometimes. So, yeah, Quagsire's got, like, Scald. Unfortunately, it doesn't have a ground move, which is annoying, but at least it could, in theory, in-game theory, set up... It could, in game theory, set up. It could set up the rain. Yeah, no, Heatran weird. I don't know why they did this in Gen 4, but they sort of started introducing like gendered legendaries, and for like Cresselia, okay, Quagsire does not have Sap Sipper, okay? Right, anyway, Bark. For Cresselia, like, I get it. That, like, makes sense to me. But I don't know why they did it for Heatran. I don't know why it's like, oh, Heatran could be male or female. It doesn't really evoke anything to me that looks like it could, like, there isn't anything particularly sort of special about Heatran, in my eyes, where I look at it compared to, like, a Mewtwo, or a Moltres, or an Entei, or, like, a Reggie. I mean, more so like a Reggie, but, like, but I mean, like, Heatran, I don't look at Heatran compared to, like, the legendary birds, or something, and I'm like, oh, yeah, that red metal grilled thing, that definitely has genders. Like, that's, like, a bit weird thing, so... Yeah, Zada, Heatran or Sheetran, exactly. Exactly. Whoa, look at that. For the love of Nelly, that was, Okay, so let's see. Here's the max guys up. Who's it going for? Oh, I was going for Skuntank. Oh, for the love of Nelly. Okay. I don't want to use... Actually, no, I can use one more Leaf Storm. That's fine. Okay, Aqua Jet. Thank goodness this thing doesn't have Water Absorb. Because otherwise that would have been painful. Hi, Asa. Welcome. No worries. No worries at all. Just glad to have you here to join in, like, you know, like, as a spectator. Okay. There's the Leaf Storm, kind of an unnecessary one, but there we go. Okay. So, always catch everything. We definitely need to switch for this. I don't know who. So who is the better switch? Is it Skuntank or Fracture? Is it Fracture because of the health, or is it Skuntank because of the lack of moves and, like, Dynamax rotation? Colin, hi, welcome. Yep, still on the shiny hunt at least until the strike is over. Okay, so but yeah, I don't know who is like a better switch or whatever here. Oh, the game will decide for us. It's Quack. Okay, it's Tenchi. Okay. Fracture, in fairness, does have that resistance, so hopefully, Fracture is the same gender as Heatran. And then we'll kind of take it from there. Okay, how many lives have we lost? Have we lost 2 or... Colin, yeah, I can add you to the thing. Right, okay, I can Dynamax. I'm obviously not going to, because that would be dumb. But here's what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to use a Leaf Storm in the hope that I can get my special attack up here. Because if I can get my special attack up here, and then, like, if I can get off, like, a super duper powerful Weather Ball, you know, if I can get, like, 2 Leaf Storms in, and then Weather Ball, that will be really good. So let's see how this goes. And we'll also pay attention to the speed order as well. So... Okay. So, see, there's a special attack boost. So it was Fracture, me, and then Azumarill, and then Quagsire. Okay, so I do need to... Okay, so Water type, get your Dynamax off. I'm going to use another Leaf Storm here, and hope that I survive. If I survive this, then, like, we've definitely won. But we'll have to see. Oh, we have only lost 1. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. Colin, and then I'll put Colin in this one. There we go. Okay. That's a good cry, Azumarill. For a cute little rabbit thing, you have a good Dynamax cry. Okay, oh, Metal Sound. Ooh, it's the Quack, not the Quack. Does Quagsire really look like it would be upset by, like, a... Oh, hang on, I was going to say, does Fracture have, like, Breaking Swipe? Because if it has Breaking Swipe, that would actually be a more useful move, just to, like, weaken those Crunches and Iron Heads. Yeah, if Fracture has Breaking Swipe, please use Breaking Swipe, because that will weaken Heatran's physical attacks. And then, yeah. Okay. So there's the Rain, there's the Scald. Nice. And then... Now... Okay, so here, let's see how much this Weather Ball does, because if I've hit 2 Leaf Storms, I should be very powerful here, but we'll have to see. Okay, it's going for that. Okay, that's fine. So its physical defense is going to be boosted here, which is not great against Azumarill, but luckily, okay, here's the Weather Ball. Oh, baby, that did a lot. This is why you keep a Lurantis against a Heatran. Oh, no, but it's going to start using generative AI. No. No. Oh, wait, Fracture hung in there. Yes. Let's go. Oh, but there's that. See, that's where that defense boost that Heatran got came in handy. So, but look, there's the Scald. And there we go. We did it. Yes. Well done, everyone. Well done. I'm applauding you. Right, stars and sparkles and stars. Get those emojis in the chat. Wish everyone the best of shiny luck. Very well done. A 2 HP clutch. For Fracture there. That is incredible. No, very well done, everyone. Again, we've had 2 Dynamax Adventures now where we have not been presented with very good options at all, and yet we've still managed to make it work. So well done. If this was a playthrough with NPCs, we probably absolutely would have lost. But because we had 4 brains working together as one, it worked out very well. So, okay. So... let's catch this thing. Before I do, please, if you haven't already, click like on the video. If you have only just joined or you haven't done it yet, please just check that you have liked the video. Click that little like button if you haven't already. Then you can just sit back and relax. But if you're thinking, I'll do it later. No, do it now. Do it now. Whilst I do the patented double shiny check. But it really does help out. and I do super duper mega appreciate it. On Lara, no shinies. The humanity. Okay, so by the way, just Team 3, Reiji, Neo, and Furret, please do just like get ready, just so that in like 2 minutes or so we can like get going. So just kind of like get ready now. But let's see. So none for On Lara, none for Cheese, and none for Tenchi. Well, then I guess it's up to me. It's up to me for the shiny. Okay, so I do have shinies of all the first 3 Pokemon, but I don't for Heatran. So let's see how this goes. Lilligant would look different from this. That's definitely not the shiny. Azumarill would be yellow. That's not shiny. Quagsire would be purple. That's not shiny. But will we get the magnificent, majestic, magenta-eyed Heatran? No, we didn't. Oh, what is this? Okay, but let's just check the Galar symbol. No sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, and no sparkles there. Okay, never mind. So Lilligant, thank you for your service. You were the only one we didn't use, therefore I'm going to take you. I probably should have taken Azumarill, because I actually don't know if I've ever taken an Azumarill in this mode, and I think I have picked Lilligant before, but I like Lilligant, okay? Oh, Neo, you have no tickets. Okay. This is going to be interesting, then. So, would you like to keep a record for Heatran? No. Okay. Neo, can you just remind me of, like, what your internet situation is? Like, are you just at home on a router, but it just doesn't, like, ever seem to consistently work for us? Because I kind of forget now. It's been a few weeks. And we've had, like, so many new people join and stuff as well. But yeah, we'll figure this out in a second. I just want to see what Neo says, and then we'll kind of get the and then we'll get this started. So just for Reiji and for Furret, what we're probably gonna do here is Neo is gonna set up the raid and put a code in chat once we're ready. That is, and then we're gonna get the code from chat. Okay, so that's how this particular round's gonna work. For whatever reason, we have issues with Neo. I'm hoping Neo kind of, again, just reminds me of the situation in a sec. I don't know if we have a delay or anything today. Oh, lemons. Everyone say lemons. Just so I know how much of a delay there is. It's been about 5 seconds since I said lemons. But you use the Wi-Fi of your landlords. It's just a small box, not a router. Okay. Oh, and Tenchi said lemons. Okay, that's pretty quick. Okay. So, yeah, so just as a reminder, Team 3, so this is going to be Reiji, Neo, and Shiny Furret, and what we're going to do is we're going to be joining Neo, okay? So Neo, if you would like to set up your, like, a room for us, like, set up a Dynamax adventure, and then just, like, hit invite, sort of type in the code, and then at the very same time you're pressing invite others on your Switch, press the enter key on your, like, computer or phone or whatever, to then type the code into chat, kind of thing, to send the code off into chat, and then that'll kind of be the most efficient thing. So, Reiji and Furret, if you guys just select anything is fine, and then save your game. And then once we're on the pink screen, we're going to type in a code, and then and then Neo's going to have typed in that code in the computer, and then basically at the same time, Neo with one hand will press enter on a computer, and on the other hand, press the A button to invite others, and then wait, did I forget to save Heatran? I didn't forget to save Heatran, did I? You're joking. I didn't actually, did I? Oh, crud. Okay, does anyone have a Heatran ticket for later on? Otherwise, that's not great. No, John, you don't need to put it twice. Oh, Kieran has a Heatran ticket. Okay, Kieran, when I'm happy to do Heatran again, would you be willing to um, would you be willing to like do a Heatran raid with me in a bit? Oh, sorry, I got thrown off by spreadsheets and stuff. And neoing. Neoing takes a lot of energy. Okay. Right, so I'm just waiting for Neo to put a code in chat. And then once Neo puts a code in chat, we will okay, so 01106969. Okay. So we'll oh yeah, and then invite others. Sorry, need to actually press that. Okay, so hopefully this connects us all to Neo. If it ends up just connecting us all to one another, then that's less than ideal. But yes. This is why I say the Clam Fandango line every time, because it actually does remind me to, like, do it. But I need to stop trying to juggle so many things at once. But okay. Okay, so we've connected with Neo. So I'm in, so then we just need... so we just need Ragey Fagey and Shiny Ferret. So we're just waiting for, like, Faye and Savannah Fairy. But, oh, let me know. Oh, Ragey, it says you're in. Hang on, are people, like, connecting? Oh, no, okay, oh, no, hang on, Colin, it's not your, okay, oh, gosh. Colin, you weren't one of the people we said, dang it. Hang on, so has, like, Faye and Furret connected with one another? Yeah, okay. Hang on, we need to go out then. Colin, it's not your turn yet, you're in Team 4. Okay. So, right, we're going to try that again. Everyone just back out. Neo, perhaps if you just do, like, a slightly different code this time. No, I know, Colin, but we said you're in Team 4. Okay. Sorry, these streams don't work if we don't, like, have order and structure and stuff like that. Because it also messes up things like, you know, putting people together in lobbies. If like 5 people are all putting in a code at the same time, it's gonna split us into a team of 3 and a team of 2. So, okay. Kramin, also thank you for like spreadsheet stuff. I appreciate it. Okay, so oh my gosh, I can't believe I hate Tran. Ah, my gosh. Okay, so we're gonna put anything is fine, and then Neo will set us up with a new code, okay? And this is just for Reiji, Neo, and Furret, okay? Because again, that's sort of if 5 people are all trying to type in a code, then obviously it's not going to put the 4 people together kind of thing. So that's why we kind of also have like the standby system, and stuff like that. Because that's why like and like the 59-second rule and everything, because it kind of means that if like someone's not connecting, it means that, we kind of like, okay, let's have this one person try to join, or let's have these like 2 people try to join and stuff like that. So, okay. Okay. So I'll wait for Neo to put another code in, and then we'll see how this goes. You can absolutely be on standby for this one, Colin, if like we have any issues. But the thing is, we weren't having any issues. Everything was working fine. So, right, okay. So 07012605. That's the code for Reiji and Furret. So 07012605. Hopefully this will join me to Neo in like the next 10 seconds or so. Come on, please work, please work. Okay, right. We're in with Neo. Okay. Okay, excellent. And there's Furret. So then we just need Ragey Fagey. Oh, it says you're in? Oh, hang on. Maybe it's taking a sec. Okay, okay, there we go. Excellent. Perfect. That was weird. Yeah, Neo, it's probably just an internet thing. But as long as we can play together, as long as, like, this works, then, like, it's fine. It's no problem. So, okay. So, we have no idea what we're up against, do we? So this could be, like, just anything. So just pick whatever you think is best, I guess. Like, that's kind of the rule here, really. Phalanx is pretty good. I was actually gonna pick the Durant. Like, Durant was what I was thinking. So clearly Neo has very good tastes. Oh, and of course there's a Sceptile as soon as I'm done. I would have gone with my absolute favorite Pokemon of all time if I could have. How many raids will I do today? So usually on the double length streams, I go for 8. If we're going very quickly and smoothly and the raids go very quickly, I will sometimes fit in another one. Again, that's another reason why people do need to take their turns and follow the orders and stuff. Last night's stream was like an excellent example of that. Everyone was very quick, very on it. The raids are very smooth. We also got good choices and stuff. I actually want to do the Seismitoad just because it will be easier to defeat. Oh, and then there's a Galarian Mr. Mime. Okay, I'm just going to say things I want as shiny. I want to go right for Seismitoad because it's shiny, Galarian Mr. Mime because I want that as shiny, and then I don't know what at the end, but I'm going right. Oh, but the thing is, Seismitoad isn't very good, so it will actually be very easy for us to defeat. It like just doesn't really have very good moves, so it can't really do a whole lot to beat us. Oh, Phalanx. Phalanx has a really cool, like, brown and yellow shiny. So, like, the body is yellow. So, if Phalanx regularly is, like, yellow with, like, red lines and stuff, or, like, red spikes and stuff, the shiny one is, like, brown, like, sort of brown body with, like, yellow bits on it. It's very cool. It's got a good shiny. Okay, I know that this is a little bit wild, but I'm actually going to go with a Swords Dance first. And then I'll go with Brick Break because Seismitoad is kind of bulky, so I think like a Swords Dance here will get us more damage in the long run. Okay. Kayla, you finished. So here's what I'm thinking, right? Here's what I'm thinking. Maybe the next raid, we could sort of like, maybe the next raid could be the getting Heatran back raid. And we could have, I mean, we'll see if like anyone else comes along or something, but we could do a Heatran one next, just because, and then so we could do that with Kieran, and then we could do, okay, and then I'm gonna, oh, hang on, there we go, and then so we could say like have like Colin, Kayla, and Kieran. For Heatran, and then we could do Dialga afterwards, and we could do that with Kieran as a thanks to Kieran for getting me the Heatran ticket back. But then we could do Dialga with Kieran, because I know Kieran likes Dialga, and then we can, you know, and then we can kind of figure it out from there. Like we will eventually do a Solgaleo. But let's see. Okay, well, I mean, if anyone else comes along, then maybe we could do the Heatran, like, afterwards or something like that, and we could do something else instead next time, but I will need to get that Heatran ticket back, because, I'm a ding-dong. Who forgot? Okay. Yeah, see, Seismitoad, like, doesn't have very good moves, so, it's not great. Okay. Right. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, just checking chat, catching up. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, we'll see like who's what we'll do is we'll see who's around in like the next round kind of thing, Because currently we have, like, Colin and Kayla, and then, you know, because we can always do the Heatran one, like, afterwards or whatever. We don't have to do that, like, next. You know, we could always do... I mean, if Colin and Kayla would be happy to do Solgaleo, then we could just do Solgaleo next, and we could have someone else join who needs to do Solgaleo, and then we could do like a Heatran and Dialga, and like Kieran can just join in on like both of those or something. Okay, so always catch everything. You don't have to keep them, but always catch them. Oh, Skywatcher could join Solgaleo. See, exactly. So we'll see. Like, if no one else, if like no one else joins in, on, you know, like we'll see. Like, I kind of hang on. Hang on. I'm gonna put Kayla back. Kayla's been deleted. I'm putting Kayla back. Let's see. Because we'll just kind of, like, see. Like, we won't put anything in stone yet. We know that, like, later on, we'll do, like, some kind of, like, Dialga and Heatran, like, double kind of thing, like, with Kieran. Like, that much we know right now. But we'll get to that when we get to it. Because, like, someone might come in the next 20 minutes, and then... Oh, there is Emolga as well. And I do need Shiny Emolga. But there is Galarian Mr. Mime, and I like Galarian Mr. Mime. Oh, and there's a Blaziken at the end. Blaziken's very good, you know. I would happily switch for a Blaziken. But we'll figure it out. So don't worry about the spreadsheet too much or anything cramming. We'll kind of get there when we get there. Right now, we'll just like add people who are like available and stuff, and then we'll figure all this out in a bit. Because again, I made a mistake, so don't worry about like trying to fix the spreadsheet or anything. We'll get this out. So okay. Right. I love how, but can I just say, I love how the Mr. Mime's dancing slows down when it's big, but it kind of also like, hang on, first impression. Okay, well, I'll go with the first impression. But I like, its dancing is like kind of slow when it's big, but then it kind of like doesn't quite look right. Like if you look at its footwork, it looks fine if you look at the top half, but the footwork kind of just looks a little too, the amount of time it's off the ground for. It's like it's like on the moon or something, you know? Like, does anyone else think that? Like if you look at a Galarian Mr. Mime normally, when it's not Dynamaxed, its animation is very quick and smooth. Like everything kind of looks like sort of proper, but when it's Dynamaxed, it's slowed down just enough where it kind of looks like it's on the moon or something. Okay. Andrew, your first ever shiny was Ordino, second was Gulpin. What games did you get them in, Andrew? Was that actually in like Gen 6 or something, like Gen 5 or 6 or something like that? Let me know. Okay, I'll go the Smart Strike now. That sounds like the smart thing to do. It's got moon shoes on. Yes, cheese. Love it. Gen 5 and 6. Okay. I think I did get an... I can't remember whether I got a shiny Ordino in Gen 5 or not. I feel like I might have done. I got like a bunch of them from the Ultra Wormholes in Ultra Sun, but... Okay, so Mr. Mime is weak. But this could be a good thing to switch for. It just depends on how you're feeling about your own Pokemon. Because again, we have no idea what we're fighting here. That's the joy of Neo. Like, I suppose Neoing... This is like Neoing extra, where it's not just we're joining Neo, but Neo didn't have tickets, and so we really just have no idea what we're up against here. I'm good with Phalanx for now. But, okay, Regifagi is going to switch for the Mr. Mime. I like that. I think that's a good choice, actually. If of all the Pokemon I look at, like, Gloom was kind of like the, like, kind of one. But there is a Blaziken. Shiny Blaziken's pretty cool. But let's see what else we got. Okay, so there's like a... What? Is that a Whelmer or is that something... no. Oh, it's Jellicent. Oh, I do need Shiny Jellicent. And there is a backpacker this way. I'm out of pure selfishness gonna pick the Jellicent. But if it is Blaziken, I understand. But then again, Blaziken's very good against Durant and Mr. Mime. and Persian, so this probably isn't a bad choice. And plus we do get the backpacker this way. Backpacker! So, yeah. I'm going to go with a... Do I want Muscle Band or Shell Bell? I'm going to go Muscle Band. Why not? Oh, jeez. First shiny was somehow in the Safari Zone, and you caught it. Whoa. And it was like the Soul Silver Safari Zone. Yeah, what was there? Okay, chat, here's the question of the day. What was your first shiny, and what was the game you got it in? And Red Gyarados doesn't count, okay? This is just like, you know, in the wild, like, whoa, you weren't expecting it shinies. So, like, things like the Red Gyarados, the shiny Haxorus, they don't count, okay? It has to be... Oh gosh, okay, I don't really have any moves for this, so I'm just gonna, like, Swords Dance, and then I'll Smart Strike in a second. But... Ooh, Xander was Riolu in Arceus, nice. On Lara, Silver version, you got Geodude, that's awesome. I think mine was Golbat and Crystal, I want to say. Oh, no, mine was either the Golbat and Crystal... Actually, no. I think mine was the Wynaut in Pokemon Ruby that I've talked about. Like, the Wynaut egg you hatch. Like, mine was shiny. And I think that was the first. I think that was before I ever got a shiny Golbat. I think I got shiny Golbat in Crystal when I, like, replayed through Crystal in, like, later years. Yeah, no. So Wynaut was, like, my first. And then, Oh, okay. Do I want a Dynamax? Hang on, what moves do you guys have? Okay, so basically we don't really have anything that's good against a Jellicent. Okay, I am gonna Dynamax here. Just because I did Swords Dance up first, and I can help boost our stats. My moves can help boost our stats and nerf its stats, so... Let's see. Oh, Shiny Ferret was a Raichu from Scarlet. Nice. Hippopotas from Arceus, Skywatcher says. Zigzagoon. But you're tricked into trading it away for Tenchi. No. Oh, I'm so sorry. I knew what you meant. Don't worry. Trumbeacon Moon. Just a random encounter. That's awesome, Neo. Second shiny is Hoppip, and it's full on for Ferret. Nice. Groudon from Pokemon Go weekly research. Oh, that's cool. And then for Reiji, and then found a Horsey on your BF's account, and that was technically your first encounter. Oh man, finding one on like someone else's game. Oh, that's wild. Okay. Let's see. No, Neo, it's totally okay. Sort of thing. It probably would have been good if you Dynamaxed, but like it's okay. We're still gonna win this. Like it's fine. Kayla, between two. Shiny Blue Electrike. Oh, that's a cool one. I need Electrike. And Bluey the Blue Miltank. Oh, you got the Blue Moo. But you can't find the Electrike? No. Oh, that's a shame. Okay, I'm going to use a Bug move this time, and then we'll see how this goes. And you did catch Shiny Ursa in Arceus. Nice. It's one of those things where if you have Arceus and you have Scarlet Violet, and you've played either of those games for a reasonably significant amount of time, and in the case of Scarlet and Violet, you know your shinies, so you kind of know to look out for them. You're like guaranteed shinies in those games. Arceus especially, because you get the audio cue as well. You know, it's a pretty guaranteed thing almost. But yeah, there are a lot of answers from like the newer games and stuff, just because the older ones, again, just harder to get shinies in the older ones. I was quite lucky to get shinies in the older ones, I feel, in all honesty. I don't know if I really ever encountered like 8,000 Pokemon in my games and stuff, but then again, there were games like, you know, I got shinies in like Ruby, Emerald, and Sapphire, but I never got any in Leaf Green or in Fire Red. And then like in And then in, like, Diamond and Pearl, I think I did get, like, 3 in Pearl. I don't know if I got any in Platinum or Diamond, though. And then in, like, Soul Silver, I didn't get any. Sorry, in Heart Gold, I didn't get any. Heart Gold and Soul Silver, I didn't get any. But I only played Heart Gold. Do I want to switch? I'm going to keep my Phalanx just because I do have that muscle band. If I didn't have the item, I would have been tempted to switch there, but you're grinding on Victory Road. Cacjon, that's how I got, I think that's how I got my Golbat. And I did get a Golbat that way in Pearl. I got a shiny Golbat in Pearl. Shiny Golbat's one of the Pokemon I've, like, gotten the most. Like, out of, like, you know, several games, like, shiny Golbat is one where it's like, I've got that. Oh! It's Zekrom! We were talking about Zekrom earlier! Oh my gosh! That's funny. That's funny. We also have a water type against this. So yeah, use your ice moves against this. Okay. Oh gosh. I'm just going to use a Brick Break. I want to use Swords Dance so badly, but I just fear I'll get KO'd if I do. So we can try and, like, do, like, Lugia and Lunala later on or whatever. It's just we've had a bit of a, because we're sort of Neoing right now, and then because I've messed up with the Heatran. Although, no, the Heatran doesn't actually affect things too much, but we might just do, like, more wild card stuff later kind of thing, rather than doing, like, 3 and then a wild card, and, you know, like, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Because we might only do, like, 1 Solgaleo today, and then we can still do, like, a Lunala and, like, Lugia or something, so. Okay. Icy Wind. More like an icy wind. Okay. And that's speed down. Nice. Okay, here's Brick Break. Yeah, that's not gonna do much. I wish I had more health. Oh, no, not Noble Roar. No. Dang it. And here's the Dazzling Gloom. So, Zekrom is exclusive to Sword, I want to... No, hang on. Black and White. No, Zekrom's... Okay, Zekrom's like a shield only, isn't it? Because I will need to get a Reshiram at some point down the line. I tell you what, I am going to go for a Sword Dance. Forgive me if this is like a waste of time. It's just... The Persian has Fairy. Like, you guys all have super effective moves, and I don't. So I'm kind of like... Yeah, let's just see if I can get power up. Okay. There's an Icy Wind. More like an icy wind. Okay. But we'll just have to see, like, who's around for the next raid and the next adventure, and then what they've got. Because we could do, like, a bit of a wild card ticket for the next one. But, again, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Okay, Max Lightning. That's a bit less fun. Of course, when I finally do the Swords Dance. Of course, when I finally do it. Okay. Just another Max Starfall, another Dazzling Gleam, another Icy Wind, and we'll be good. We'll be good. I'm going to cheer you guys on, and it shall not be feeble. I swear. I vow to you, it shall not be feeble. Okay. So, 2, 4, 6, 8. Is this cheer feeble or great? Let's see. Okay, it was feeble. It's because I mistimed the 2, 4, 6, 8. I should have said 2, 4, 6, 8 whilst I was doing it. Then it totally would have worked. But that's why. The only reason that didn't work is because I didn't do it at the same time as the actual animation. Okay. So. Right, we've got the mist. Oh, it missed! The mist, and then it missed! Dang it. Okay, but at least that Icy Wind hit. Oh gosh, this poor Jellicent. This poor Jellicent. Oh, audio loop, for the love of Nelly. Okay, here we go. So, go Phalanx. Hopefully that's fixed it. Okay, alright, I'm going to try Swords Dance again, and we'll see how this goes. Right, play rough. There we go. Oh, and that's the attack down. Nice. That's actually really helpful. Because Zekром's getting desperate. It's going to start using generative AI attacks. Are you okay, Neo? Are you making a joke, or was there a reference I missed? Are you actually okay, Neo? That doesn't sound great. Okay, Dragon Claw. Oh, okay. I was a bit worried there. I just kind of read that comment like out of context. Okay. Right. Right, now I'll go with Brick Break. Dang, this thing's like a bit bulky. But then again, if we'd have known we were going for this, we would have gone for like ground types and ice types and fairies and stuff like that. So, okay, 2, 4, 6, 8. Is this cheer feeble or great? It is great, and it's reflect. That's very good. Andrew, Black and White are such good games. Shame about the anime. Yeah, the season started off with like so much potential, and then it just kind of like, it sort of just became like the most like one of the most like generic seasons they've ever done. It wasn't like overtly bad, but like, oh, I wish I had the Defiant ability. Ugh. No, don't Bolt Strike. Plus, doesn't Bolt Strike like have like Mold Breaker type qualities to it? Okay, so just Dazzling Gleam, Play Rough, Icy Wind, all that stuff, okay? But yeah. Right, here's the... Okay, Facade. Did that do it? Yay! Okay. So. Stars and Sparkles. Sparkles and Stars. Let's get these in. Let's see what happens. And then we'll kind of get on and do this. Iris was okay, but she was like sort of quite like mean and stuff like that. She was sort of like a bit. She was like sort of quite juvenile, whilst also being rude to Ash for being juvenile. Like, so it was a bit of it was a weird dynamic. There were like sort of better group dynamics or relationship dynamics than between. Say like, I don't know, Ash and Iris. I still liked Iris a lot, but I would understand like people who didn't like her or whatever. So okay, so let's do our patented double shiny check, and then we'll try and figure out what the next few Dynamax Adventures are. Okay, after this, but we'll do that afterwards. Okay, so. Seismitoad, I think it would be green or something like that. That's not shiny. Mr. Mime would have like darker colors or something like that. I think that's just a regular one. Jellicent that looks the same to me. But will we get the slightly different Zekrom? I don't really know. So this is why we have to do the double check. We check for sparkles, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, and no sparkles there. Oh, the humanity. Iris calling Ash a little kid was what annoys me. Misty being a better character than Iris. I think it was just like a bit much kind of thing. It wasn't like she would like occasionally kind of chew him up a bit or something. Misty was a character where they kind of got that flow a little bit sort of better. So, I actually, see, there I didn't mean to jot down Zekrom, but okay, never mind. I'll just replace it with Heatran later. Okay, so, Colin, are you still around and in chat? And Kayla, are you still around and in chat? If you are both still around, then you guys are up next. We'll try and figure out something with you guys. So here's what we're gonna do, okay? We're gonna hang on. I'm gonna change this back. Just for a second, because I don't want to get too thrown off. Okay, so excellent. So basically, right, chat. Is there anyone who has joined chat who has not played any Dynamax Adventures today? Is there anyone who has joined in and can play but hasn't played yet? If so, please write strike 0 in big capital letters. If you have played, don't put anything. I'm not asking for anyone who's played. I'm asking specifically for... I am just asking specifically for people who have not played, okay? Because I just want to see if, because obviously if there's like only, you know, if there is like someone here, then we can just get them in with Colin and Kayla. But if but like if not, then like, you know, then we'll have to figure out something. But okay. So, here's my next... Okay, so here's my next question. Colin and Kayla, would you guys be okay? Yeah, Colin would be a strike 0, but again, this is... yeah, this stream is just going to be a bit chaotic. I think I've, like, resigned myself to that now. So, okay, so here's the plan. Here's what I'm thinking. Colin and Kayla, are you guys okay with doing Solgaleo, or are you guys a Solgaleo no? Let me know. And then, here's what we're going to do. Basically, right, for everyone else has done, like, one Dynamax adventure. We're going to be getting Kieran in on, like, Dialga and Heatran, so I'm just going to put, like, Kieran, like, here. And then, here's what we're going to do. Okay, Kayla, you've got Solgaleo, and Colin, you already have Solgaleo. Okay, so this will not be a Solgaleo. Okay, good to know. So here's the plan. So for the rest of you guys who are still here and you've done one Dynamax adventure, everyone's done one. Everyone's done one. Could you guys let me know? Kieran doesn't have to do this because Kieran, you're kind of roped into doing, like, the Heatran, but then I'll let you do Dialga as well. But could the rest of you, could you write strike and then 1 if you've done one Dynamax adventure already? So this is for the people who have done a Dynamax adventure. Could you do strike 1 and then let me know, like, Dialga, Heatran, like, you know, which one is good, which one is not good. Let me know, like, what's good. Like, I can do Dialga and Heatran. I can only do Heatran. I can't do either. Let me know. We'll figure this out. I'll try and accommodate everyone, but, well... But again, I'm sorry, Kieran, that you don't get to do, like, some kind of, like, other wild card or something like that. But here we go. So, okay, so John says, like, Heatran. So I'm going to, like, add John to the Heatran column. Let's see. And I am specifically... and right now, hold on, just... Whilst I'm asking specific questions, please only answer my specific questions. You know, like, we'll figure out what, like... you know, everyone's gonna do in a second, but, like, what, like, Colin and Kayla are gonna do or something like that, we'll figure that all out in a second. But right now, I'm just asking, okay, so Colin, yeah, I'm asking specifically right here, right now, just about Dialga and Heatran, okay? I'm gonna get back to you and Kayla in a second, but, like, right now, I just need to, so Skywatcher's, like, not Heatran, right, so I'm gonna put Skywatcher there, and then... Let's just see. So, hang on. So we've got Furret, because I just want to make sure if people are like, can do both or something, then, you know, but if people are like, so John's like a Heatran, Onlera's like Heatran only. Hang on. I'll get Onlera on Heatran. And then... Right. So here's what I'm thinking. Okay. So Furret, because... Hang on. Someone else put a comment. This is why I need to, like, concentrate for a sec. So John said Heatran. Onlera's Heatran only. Furret has said Heatran. But obviously we need Kieran to be in there for Heatran. Hang on, how long has it been since John went? John, if there was something... John, would you like to perhaps, instead of doing the Heatran, would you fancy joining Colin and Kayla right now? Because you haven't joined us for a while, unless I've, like, miscounted stuff. But you were in Team 1. So, like, why don't we get you in, and then, because what I can then do is I can switch out John and Ferret here, and then that way we have 3 Heatran people, or like a bunch of people who have said Heatran only, and then we'll kind of like figure this out from here. And then hang on, so Skywatcher Dialga, Ragey Dialga. Okay, so hang on, I think I have like a plan. I think I have a plan. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't need to know about preferences. I just needed to know like who can strictly do one thing or another. Okay. So let's just see. Okay. Right. So let's do this thing. Oh, Cheese. Oh, crud. Hang on, where was Cheese? I think I missed Cheese. Oh, Strike 1 can catch any. Hang on, with the current layout I have, where would everyone be at? Okay, well, Cheese could do ones like... Cheese could definitely do ones like afterwards or something like that. Because we need to get Colin and Kayla in now. And then... And Cheese has done one before, and like Cac John did one like earlier than Cheese. But here's what I'm thinking, right? So for Team 4, so this is the next one, okay? This is going to be Colin, Kayla, and Cac John. We'll figure out what the heck we're going to do in a sec, but just Team 4, that's who you are, okay? Team 5, now Team 5 and 6 both need to have Kieran in because of Dialga and Heatran and this mess I've got myself into. So they're both going to have Kieran, but Team 5 is going to be, so just if you hear me say Kieran twice, that is correct, okay? Team 5, I've got, for Dialga, I've got Kieran, Skywatcher, and Ragey. And then Team 6, I've got Kieran, again, Ferret, and Onlara. And then, for, like, Team 7, regardless of whether this is a Solgaleo or not, I'm going to put Cheese just so I don't forget Cheese. And then, like, if Tenchi's around, we can have Tenchi as well. And then that way we will have cycled back through, like, Team 1, 2, and 3 as well. And then that kind of ultimately will have balanced. I won't put Neo in Team 7 just yet. But, like, right now, I think if I put that as it is, it will mean that, like, a load of people are on, like, 2 raids. And then the only people who will be on 1 will be, like, Neo, Colin, and Kayla, if I've done that correctly. Hang on, John just got removed from, like, why did John get removed from Team 4? No, John was in Team 4. John was in Team 4. Okay, right, so, hang on. And then that's, yeah, okay, sorry, okay, right, that's correct again now. Okay, yeah, because then it would be Colin and Kayla, because they're joining now, Neo, because we have to Neo with Neo. And then that looks correct. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. We'll decide on what we're going to do next. But Team 4, so this is the next one. Colin, Kayla, Cac John. Okay? And then Team 5, Dialga, Kieran, Skywatcher, Ragey. Team 6, Heatran, Kieran, Ferret, Onlara. And then afterwards, we'll do something with, like, Cheese and Tenchi. That, hopefully... My chat has not scrolled down. But, whoa! Cheese has just done a $4.99 super chat. Thank you both for juggling all this for us. We appreciate you. Thank you. That's really kind. But yeah. Oh, hang on. Why can't John do... Oh, okay. Oh, okay. John can't do... Okay. Oh, my gosh. Okay, Cheese, you're up for the next team then. I'm just going to say Cheese is up for the next team, because Cheese just super chatted. So, Cheese, you're in the next team. Okay. And then John will just have to be in, like, the distant future. Because I'm not rearranging. I'm just going to do that one simple sub. And then everyone else will just have to wait. Okay. So, sorry about that. But I don't know what SMTG is. But, okay. So, here's what we're going to do. Okay? So, right, now that we've got the teams, now that we've got the next few teams decided, so Team 4, who is up next, and it's going to be Colin, Kayla, and Cheese, what tickets do you guys have? Because you guys didn't want to do Solgaleo, or you can't do Solgaleo. So what tickets do you guys have, and then I will pick a ticket. Kayla, if Kayla can host Lugia, then let's just do Lugia. But if that's incorrect, then let me know what you've got. But if Kayla has Lugia, then I would just like to say Lugia. Oh, and Cheese. Okay, so Cheese also like has Lugia. And then basically, so Colin, are you cool with Lugia? Does that sound good? Does Lugia sound like what we should do-gia? Let me know. And then as soon as that's decided, we'll get into this. Okay, sorry. So Cheese, thank you so much for that super chat. That's like so kind. Thank you. I really appreciate it. And again, I want to try and accommodate everyone, but again, when I do say things about, when I say like, if I sort of say like which ones can you do, I as a reminder, I am saying like what ones, you know, have you already got in the Dynamax Adventures kind of thing. I'm not saying like, oh, do you have a preference? Because if you don't have a shiny of like Dialga or Heatran or something like that, it's like, that's what I mean. Just, you can be like, oh, I can do either of those. You know, it's just, there are genuinely people, like say on Lara, who the only one of my tickets that like on Lara is able to do is like Heatran. So it's like, I want to get on Lara on Heatran tickets. So if you say like, oh, Heatran, then that in my head makes me think that you have an on Lara type situation going on, and not so. But okay. So this sounds like we're going to be doing Lugia. So please make sure you are connected on the Wycom. I don't know if we have a backup player who we should have on standby, but honestly, I'm just gonna say let's go and do this. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Kayla. Yeah, so Kayla, you caught Heatran and Solgaleo, so you can't shiny hunt for them. So, so there we go. And like, that's the kind of thing I mean. So, but yeah, Kayla, you can totally host this one. So just when you wait for us to all get on, well, wait for me to get on the pink screen. And then once I'm on the pink screen, like type your code in and hit invite others on your Switch and on your chat, like at the same time. Okay, so yeah, and then on Lara could like just be on standby. And then on Lara will still be in like the Heatran battle or whatever, but this should all be good. I think everyone sounds like they're ready and good to go. So hopefully we should all be good here, but yes. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go to, anything is fine, unless you're Kayla. If you're Kayla, you're going to be selecting Lugia. We're going to save the game, and then, okay, so Kayla, basically type in your code, both in the game and in chat, and then press enter and invite others on your keyboard and on your Switch at the same time. Okay, so like type your code into the chat, type it into the game, and then press like enter on the keyboard and like the A button on your Switch to invite others at the same time. And then hopefully this should all be good, and then we should all be good. But okay, sorry, why am I typing in numbers? I'm not setting up a code. Sorry, very frazzled. Okay. So here we go. So everyone in chat, those of you in Team 4, we're going to be waiting for Kayla to send us the code, and this should give us a Lugia raid. Yeah, I would say if you're not the one, because Kayla's hosting, I would suggest that the host be the only one to specify the Pokemon. Because basically, we've had better luck when we have one person say, okay, the code is in, so we're just waiting for you to let us know the code. Oh, sorry, the code's right there. So, 07170844. So that's 07170844. Sorry, I read from the bottom up. So there we go. Okay. Okay, so there we go. So there's Cheese, there's Kayla, there's me. So we're just waiting for Colin, with Onlera on standby. And there's Colin. Excellent, we did it. Okay, so Lugia. Now remember that Lugia has a very wide pool of moves. Obviously, it's weak to a number of things like Ghost, Dark, Rock, Ice, Electric. But additionally, Steel types do wall it very well, so just keep that in mind as well. But yeah. Okay. I'm going to go for the Palpitoad just because Palpitoad is like a solid pick. Because Lugia has Dragon, Flying, Rock, Water, and Psychic moves. Again, it's a very big mishmash of moves. So Frazzles, the best bacon flavor crisps. Yes, Andrew, Frazzles. Oh man, it's been so long since I've had Frazzles. Okay, so Dugtrio does have a dark move. Celio has Ice Beam, so that could be something to keep in mind. It's a bulky Pokemon that has Ice Beam, more like an Ice Beam. So I'm gonna pick the Celio, and we'll see how we can go. Okay. Whew, we made it. We made it, everyone. We made it. Oh my gosh. Okay. Kramen, sorry for the thing where my chat froze and I missed that you had like seen stuff in chat that I hadn't, so I do apologize for that. But yeah. Also, I will just say this as a reminder, not that I can't remember whether this actually happened or not, whether it just, like, basically, I can't remember on a scale of 1 to 10 how stupid I was being, or how much I was missing things. But I will just say this for good measure, you know, when I do say stuff like, oh, is anyone around, please say strike, there are two things I'll just say. One, do wait for me to ask everyone to say strike until you type in strike, because part of the point of it is I need everyone saying strike all together, so I don't have to like scroll up and down through a load of like very spread out chat. So that's thing number one. But then thing number two is it is like when people are available and stuff like that, so please don't say strike like if you're not available, or if it's like, oh well, like later on I'll be available, or anything like that. It kind of just strictly is it kind of just strictly is a like who's available, you know, for now. And it's okay if you like say you're available and then something comes up. That's totally cool. Like, we all have busy lives, like that's totally understandable. But if you're just like I like maybe around or something, like, you know, we kind of need people to sort of be available for their teams and stuff like that. So it's just if you are going to be around for like the duration of the stream, not the strike, well, the stream and the strikes, but if you're, you know, if you're like around and stuff like that, that's kind of the thing. So nice. Yeah, the burn was very nice. So, but yeah, so I'm really sorry about that, Kramen. I do appreciate it. Yeah, that's the thing. You could always say I'll be able to play later, and we could always still add you to like the list of active players or something. But it's just if you say strike, it kind of, you know, it's kind of, I'm going to be looking for the people to, like, when I'm looking at like, okay, who can play first? Like, I'm kind of, but I mean, personally, I mean, honestly, I would say if I had a choice between you saying nothing or saying I can play later, I would maybe avoid saying I can play later. I would only say I can play later if, like, I ever asked you. Like, if someone came in, like, Kevin, hi, can you play? And it's like, would you like to join us, Kevin? It's like, oh, I can play later. Like, obviously, you can answer my question. But when I'm asking for, when I am asking for people to say strike, part of that is, like, I am around now kind of thing. And so, you know, when I'm asking that specific question, it's like, it's just helpful in that moment to kind of know who's around. And it's kind of the same with the tickets and stuff like that, you know. If I'm talking about, you know, like Solgaleo, Dialga, Heatran, you know, I mean this in the sweetest, loveliest way, but I don't need to know, like, all of your tickets in that moment and stuff like that. Okay, so there's Politoed and who... Okay, we have more options if we go left, so I'm just picking left because of Politoed. But because like maybe like a rain team thing could be good, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, just to kind of clear that up and stuff, just because again, I do, you know, I don't have like the best stream setup, so things like being able to like scroll through chat and stuff like that isn't always the easiest thing, and so again, last night's stream was a really good example of like basically just like a very efficient one where everyone was just like really on it, and it was very quick and clear, and basically because it was only like a 2-hour stream, but we actually got 5 Dynamax Adventures in because it just was very smooth. And I mean, part of that as well was we were given good options and actually able to defeat the battles quicker, you know, whereas today we've just had like all these like horrendous options presented to us. So it's not just the like chat or anything like that. That, you know, like how many Dynamax Adventures we can do in a single stream is mainly dependent on the gameplay. But yeah, anyway. But anyway, yeah, no, on Lara, that's exactly it. Yeah, totally. Battle of the Frogs. Okay. Andrew says Politoed better than Poliwrath. I personally agree with that. What do you guys prefer out of Politoed and Poliwrath? Actually, I'll play this. I'll play this game with you guys. I will say a bunch of like split evolutions, and you guys can let me know like what your favorites are. So like, yeah, out of Politoed and Poliwrath, who do you prefer? Don't get mean or angry about it or anything like that. Just let me know which is your favorite. But yeah, I've always preferred Politoed. Oh, nice. They are both awesome. That's the thing. I like both of them. It's just I prefer Politoed. And I was always gutted growing up that you had to trade to get one because it meant I never got one until like, you know, like Generation 3 or something like that. So it's shiny. Well, actually, no, both shinies are good because Poliwrath has like a nice green shiny. But I'm going to go with the Scald here. Unless it turns out that it has Water Absorb. Instead of Drizzle. But okay. No, there's a lot of Politoads. The thing about Poliwrath, I like Poliwrath, but the thing about Poliwrath is that it's kind of like big, angrier Poliwhirl. Like, Poliwhirl is kind of distinct enough from Poliwag, but then Poliwrath is kind of just like more Poliwhirl, if that makes sense. Okay, so this is good for the Drizzle ability, but it kind of just depends. I mean, obviously, like, Jolteon, don't switch for it. Jolteon's great. But I don't know if, like, say, like, the Sandaconda might want to switch for it. Just because then that could help out with, like, the rain and stuff like that. I don't know if Sandaconda, like, has anything that's, like, good against Lugia. I'm not sure. But, yeah. Okay. So, we've got... Okay, Vikavolt it is electric, so that is super effective against Lugia. There is also Dedenne. Dedenne actually could be pretty good as well. More electric. And then this is ice. I'm honestly a bit inclined to go with the Dedenne. Because that Dedenne has resistance to... It's immune to Dragon. It has the resistance to flying. And I think it can do annoying things like paralysis. So, Green Ninja, hi. What trade do you need to do? Oh my gosh, that was a cry and a half. Right, okay. I am a ground type. I can Dynamax. I am going to Earth Power. Okay, so... But yeah, so this could be a good thing to switch for. I don't know who wants it. I mean, I could always switch for it, in a way, because, like, Palpitoad... I picked Palpitoad just because it's, like, a very... It's just, like, a generally solid Pokemon kind of thing. And I was like, this could help get us an electric type. And it's like, well, here's an electric type. Oh, no. No. Okay, Mystical Fire, nice. Yeah, Jolteon you definitely want to keep. Like, Jolteon's definitely, like, the best one we have here. It's just for our other Pokemon, we don't really have, like, a whole load of, like, super effective moves or anything. Or, like, resistances. So... Although, I think Sandaconda can use Skitter Smack, and maybe, like... Oh, no, Gourgeist does have a Shadow Sneak as well, which is, like, technically super effective. I think Sandaconda has Skitter Smack, so a Skitter Smack could actually be good against Lugia just to, like, nerf a couple of those attacks. But I don't know. But I mean, I would say Sandaconda or myself need to switch here. I don't mind who. Again, I would rather two people say they want it and just press that A button. I would always... I'd rather, like, two people say they're going to go for it than nobody go for it. But yeah, I think we definitely want this Dedenne, I would say. But it's either between Sandaconda or myself. Because what does the Dedenne have? Does it have Nuzzle? Oh, it has Thunder. Okay. I actually think Sandaconda's probably the better switch, just because I can burn with Scald, and if I Dynamax, I could set up Rain, which could help Thunder be 100% accurate. So I'm gonna trust that. Okay. So there we go. Because I don't know who can Dynamax. Basically, whoever can Dynamax, because if you're an electric type, you can get a stronger electric move. If you're Gourgeist, you can use Max Phantasm, you can use your Ghost move. And if I Dynamax, I could set up the Rain, which would then make Dedenne have more accurate Thunder. That's my thinking, anyway. Okay. Right, but yeah, otherwise I am just going to go for Scald to get a burn. And we'll see how this goes. I'm going to use Scald until I burn it. I'm kind of tempted to see if I can just, like, use Echoed Voice over and over and get a more and more powerful move, but I might just be better to use Scald over and over. But we'll see how this goes. Ooh. Ah. Giving pressure to bulky legendaries is so cruel. Agreed on Lara, I agree, yeah. I mean, that's the thing, like, for some Pokemon, like, pressure's, like, such a waste on, you know, like, Zapdos or something like that. But, like, for Lugia, it's, like, legit a pretty great ability. Okay, here comes the Scald. Can we get the burn? Yes! Yes, T'Challa! Yes! Okay. Okay. Oh man, do I want to switch to Echoed Voice and just get like a more and more powerful move going here? I'm kind of tempted to. I'm going to go for it. I'm actually going to go for it. I know that this is wild, but I'm going to go for it. But yeah, so Lugia is bulky, so we will just kind of have to chip away at it. But yeah, just keep using your, you know, electric and ghost moves or whatever. Okay. Ooh, how little health does Gourgeist have left? That's got to be like 1, 2, or 3 HP or something. Because that was pretty wild. 1 HP. Oh my gosh. Right, here's the Echoed Voice. Oh, here's Aeroblast. Ooh, I'm not gonna get the chance to power up my move as much as I would like, I don't think. But okay, here we go. Let's see how this goes. Shadow Sneak. Sneaky, sneaky, sneak. Okay. Right, Thunder. There we go. Or Thunderbolt, I suppose. But anyway, Dedenne is the one with Thunder. Okay, here's the Max Mindstorm. Okay. But, okay, Max Lightning. Oh, so close. So close! I actually have no idea how, like, the power on Echoed Voice, like, scales up kind of thing. Like, how many turns it takes for it to, like, you know, get good. Oh no, Aeroblast, no! Okay, but it's fine, we'll avenge you. We'll avenge you, Gorgeist. Okay, the storm is getting stronger. Oh no! No! That was the end of turn 3. Oh crud. Okay, but we should still be able to do this. I mean, its health is pretty low. And if the cheer is good, then hopefully that will help as well. Okay, so 2, 4, 6, 8. Is this cheer feeble or great? Oh, it's feeble! No! No! Did we run out of Thunderbolts? Did we run out of Thunderbolt? No! Because we needed Thunderbolt there. But, okay, so it is 40 each time. Okay, so actually that was pretty good. Oh my god, thank goodness Thunder hit. Oh my gosh. Okay, we did it. Oh! We did it, oh my gosh. Okay, well done everyone. Stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars. Get them in the chat right here, right now. And then we'll figure this out in a minute or whatever. Okay. So, well done. I am going to catch this and do my patented double shiny check. But also as well, please, if you have not clicked like on the video, I would super duper appreciate it. We're also getting close to like what was the number? Like 2,720 or something? I can't even remember. But like we're up to like another, you know, decimal point up on the subscriber scale, sort of thing. So I think I like lost a bunch of subscribers like a day or two ago. It's like, was it something I sang? I don't know. If you understood that reference, kudos. But basically, just if you can hit the like button, if you haven't done so already, it just really does help out. Yeah, because like I said, I'm out of work and this is like my job right now, so really need to grow this channel as much and as quickly as possible. And I don't have the money for fancy equipment and fancy graphics, so all I have is the power of you guys. Right, okay. So let's do our patented double check, and then we'll get on to... So next up, we're going to do Team 5 Dialga, and this is going to be Kieran, Skywatcher, and Reiji. Okay? So if you guys can get ready, that would be wonderful. Sometimes YouTube will purge alts and inactive subs. I know, I did kind of think that could just be it. No shinies in chat, dang it. We didn't get any shinies, like, was it yesterday we didn't get any? I think we did the day before, but I think yesterday we didn't either. I can't remember. So, okay, let's do this thing. So Celio would be purple, not shiny. I actually have all of these as shiny except for Lugia, so we'll see how this goes. Politoed would be blue, but that's green, that's not shiny. Dedenne would be like brown, I think, or something. It's not shiny. Okay, that's okay, Reiji. We can definitely give you a minute to do that. Okay, and then, so Celio, Polito, Dedenne, not shiny, but will I get the pink Lugia? No, it's a Lugnia. I don't know. But let's just double check for the Galar symbol. There are no sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, and no sparkles there. I'm gonna get Dedenne because I don't really know if I've picked Dedenne before. And it's so cute. So there we go. Oh, that's very kind, Tenchi. Thank you. Okay. Right. So. Okay, so anyway. Right, I'm gonna save my game and just give Reiji Feiji a chance to do it. You're very welcome, Kayla. Thank you for like helping me out and just letting us find something that actually, you know, like worked there and everything. Okay. But yeah, so in a minute, just keep me updated, Reiji, just like how your internet's going and stuff. Well, actually, no. I suppose if you're resetting your internet, then you wouldn't be able to chat. like doing the actual like whole internet, I suppose. Andrew, thank you so much for joining. It's been lovely having you here. Take care. Have a brilliant week. Okay. And like the video if you haven't already. If anyone's ever leaving, always like get in the habit of checking like videos before you leave. Okay. Anyway, Bark. Oh, hang on. Wait. Hold on. No. We're not Kieran. We're not doing codes. We're not doing codes. We're not doing codes. We're not doing codes. If you hang on, because I have Dialga. So don't worry. You don't need to do a code. You don't need to do a code, Kieran. We're gonna wait for Reiji just for a sec, and then I'll host Dialga, but then you need to host Heatran. Okay, so yeah, don't worry, you're good for Dialga. Don't worry, I only threw away the one ticket, or hopefully, I did only throw away the one ticket, right, guys? Yeah, so don't worry, I will host this one, but then I'll get you to host the next one if that's okay. But this is going to be for Dialga, and it's going to be Kieran, Skywatcher, and Reiji. And then, okay, Reiji's connected, so we can kind of like begin to get things going here. So just make sure you're connected on the YCOM. Talk to the lovely Dynamax Adventure lady. She'll ask if you have a preference. I'm gonna say Dialga. And then would you like to save your adventure? Yes. And then I'll just wait a couple more seconds for Reiji. And then when we're on the pink screen, we'll then get a code going, and I'll just wait 2 more seconds for Reiji. 1, 2, and then what we're gonna do. So here's the code we're gonna do. We're gonna go 09151307. That's 09151307, and then we're gonna hit invite others, and hopefully in a minute we'll find Kieran and Skywatcher and Reiji. If we run out of time and we need a backup, I have no idea who. But let's see. And there we go. So yeah, Skywatcher, Kieran, and Reiji. Excellent. Dialga is, as always, Dialga is weak to fighting and ground, so let's look out for those types and those moves. However, if choices and options are limited, steel types are very good defensively, okay? So we want to focus more on offense than defense, but defensively, steel types are very good. Okay. So I'm just getting in the hang of like saying all that on this screen before we actually get to the choices. So I'm gonna go with Nidoking because it's got ground. Copperaja has fighting, so and it's a steel type with a fighting move. So Copperaja is great as well. Machoke is good. Although obviously just be aware of Machoke's PP. And then Mudslap from Flygon is very good. So. It's funny, because with Flygon, if we're against Heatran or Dialga, Flygon's really good. If we're against Solgaleo, it, like, kind of sucks. Just because of, like, Solgaleo's ability. Okay, so let's see how this goes. So we've got 2 electric types, so we could just pick whichever one we think is easiest here, or just if we need a shiny of one. But let's check the second row. Because we have good Pokemon here. We actually have, like, a complete team here. So I'm just kind of inclined to go for, like, there's a Heliolisk on the left. We're good to take on Heliolisk, so I'm actually going to go left for Heliolisk, but of course everyone's going to go for Raichu. Yeah, that's fair enough. So, yeah, I mean, we could just pick things that are easy to beat here, in all honesty. Cryogonal would go down very quickly to all our physical moves. So, Neo, thank you so much for joining. I'm happy we were able to Neo with you. Just thank you for joining. It was brilliant seeing you. We'll get you some shinies soon and everything. And thank you. Okay. So, audio loop. Okay, well, if it didn't fix there, it's fixed now. Oh, Ragey, you like tails and sticks. They're fun. They're fun. Okay, so I'm gonna go big because I'm super effective. Why not? I'm like stab super effective. That is quite a roar. Okay, mud slap, nice. Just get that accuracy down, and then Raichu's using speed swap. What? With a Machoke? Okay, payback. That's actually pretty wise. Just saving those fighting type moves for the Dialga. So, and then just Copperajah. What's Copperajah? Does Copperajah have anything that's like good against Raichu? I don't even know. Flash Cannon, not ideal, but yeah. Okay, so yeah, and then we just need to kind of do everything we just did a second time, essentially. And then that will be good. Okay. So, Oh, chat, can I ask you guys a favor? Because the audio loop is like, because it's like a kind of consistent problem now, because the audio loop's kind of a consistent problem, if it ever happens, could you write audio loop in big capital letters, please? Just because if I see a load of people in capital letters saying it, and like audio loop kind of thing, just, you know, you can just do audio loop, don't put it in like the middle of a sentence or something like that. But yeah, if we have audio loop, you can do that in like big capital letters, and then that's cool. That one sounds like it maybe resolved itself, but I just did my usual trick just to make sure anything's, you know, whatever. But yeah, don't do it for like any time you have any kind of problem. Like I say, you know, I have in the rules about like, you know, I don't need to know about like the tiniest little, oh, like a frame dropped there or something. But like, you know, but for the established issues, you know, for like the established issues where it's like I need to know about them and I have ways to fix them, audio loop can be added to the list of say it in capital letters, and then I'll definitely know. Okay, so Cryogonal. Okay, Cryogonal has a lot of like physical weaknesses, and we have a lot of physical Pokemon. So I think it's probably the better one to go against compared to Basculin. And then at the end, I don't really know what choices we have. That Steel type is not showing it. Oh, it's a Klefki. So I think I have shinies of like everything on this route. So yeah, I think I have shinies of like literally everything here, which is funny. So we don't want to switch to this. We actually have good Pokemon here. Onlair about to lose to a Mesprit DA because Golurk has 3 lives. Oh, crud. That's very unfortunate. And because, like, Golurk's good against a Mesprit. Like, that's, like, a good thing to, like, have gotten through to the end with. But if it's died a bunch of times, that's really... Well, you could just use Body Press. Like, you can use a Body Press here. Like, I don't think you need to worry about... I don't think you need to worry about PP. Cryogon will go down quickly with, like, a Body Press, Dynamic Punch, and, like, Steel Wing or whatever. Oh, wait, oh! The Golurk is your enemy? You're like fighting a Golurk on the way to a Mesprit. Oh! 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 Oh, that's... Okay. 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 Yeah, well, to go back to what I said before, Golurk is a good Pokemon. Okay. It's using Solar Beam. Okay, well, I'm glad it did that rather than Ice Beam, in all honesty. The crit I don't appreciate, but... Oh, well. You'll be fine, Onlara. You'll be fine. I believe in you, Onlara. Everyone, do we believe in Onlara? Oh, no. I think a Max Knuckle might have been... Like, 1 Max Knuckle would have been okay. just to get our... Oh, no, wait, we're all ground types. Oh, this is fine. Oh, that's... Okay, sorry, my bad. I forgot we're all ground and steel. But... Again, I think, like, 4 or 5 PP of, like, every move is fine for Dialga, just generally, but... okay, there goes that. Was it the second fastest thing? Oh, if it has an ice... Okay, oh, Blizzard! Oh, no! Oh, I dodged... And Flygon dodged! Aha! The 2 things that needed to dodged it! Yes! Okay, this is a pretty smooth Dynamax adventure. Okay, there's the Fire Punch. And yes. Oh my gosh. Well done, everyone. Well done. Okay. Whew! We did it. Okay. So, always catch everything. You don't have to keep them, but do catch them. Oh, I'll just say quickly, I'll say this again at the end, but my plan for this week should be a pretty standard week of streaming. So, like, you know, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, 4 p.m. till 6 p.m. If anything does happen Wednesday, then I can throw in, like, a Wednesday stream or whatever, but otherwise it should just be the, you know, sort of typical Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and then, like, a double length on Saturday. The only thing is on Tuesday morning, I do have a dental appointment. I've got like a dental cleaning. They might use like numbing stuff on my mouth. If my mouth isn't working by the time it's time to stream, then we could go for Klefki just because we've got loads of stuff that can easily beat it and because there's a backpacker this way. So that's going to be my pick. But if we went for Galarian Weezing, I would understand. But I think Galarian Weezing would be a bit tougher to take down. So my mouth could... I doubt my mouth will still be numb by then. I think my mouth will be, like, fine. But, I'm going to go with leftovers. So, I think I should be good. But just if I do have to suddenly cancel Tuesday's stream, that'll be the reason why. So... On Larry, you beat it. Woo! Excellent. Well done. I don't think anyone needs to trade because I think we all have like really good Pokemon here. We've all got like ground and sort of ground and steel types and stuff like that. So I don't think we needed to trade on the previous one. We don't need to trade on this one. I don't think Klefki's really that good anyway. Or at least not against a Dialga sort of thing. So I mean, I think we're going to be good here. I think that the options we got at the beginning were so good that, and we've had like good options to like fight against as well. That yeah, I think we're going to be good here. I don't think we really need to switch. So. Okay, light screen, more like a night screen. But look, we're all physical attackers, so... Well, no. The Flygon has, like, a mix of attacks, I suppose. But still. Okay, accuracy down. Here's the high horsepower. Boom. Look, see how much that did? That did loads. Loads. Okay, there's a dynamic punch. That's cool. Good to just get one of those in. Just for... and there's flash cannon. There we go. And then, let's see. Who can Dynamax here? Oh, Fake and Dynamax. Okay. Right, I'm gonna high horsepower again. High ho silver away. And then yeah, I mean I think we will be pretty good. No, it's okay, Reiji. Reiji. I mean, to be honest, even I'm kind of, like, slightly forgetting what we're fighting just because of, like, how chaotic it's been today and because I stupidly got rid of my Heatran ticket and stuff like that. So, I'm so used to, like, having to press no on, like, wildcard Pokemon and stuff that I forgot that I need to press yes, and I was trying to do too much at once. So today's like a bit chaotic and out of... Well, I say today's chaotic and out of order. In all honesty, all we've really actually done is we've not done Solgaleo. That's kind of it. So it's not really... Like, we're still doing a Dialga on, like, the 5th adventure and stuff like that. So, okay, nice. And then hopefully these final 2 attacks can get it. Hopefully it hits itself. Yes! Okay. And then, okay, Rock Tomb. Hopefully like a Rock Tomb and a Flash Cannon do this. Here it comes. Yes! That did it. Nicely done. Team 5, Team 5. Looks like we're gonna thrive. Or we are thriving. I don't like... Team 5ing, we're thriving. I don't know. Team 5, I feel alive. I don't know. Okay. Okay. So, the thing about Solgaleo, it's just no one wanted, like the people who were around couldn't do it, or sort of thing, and then and like it is tough to beat, so it's kind of like you kind of do. I mean, in all honesty, like if I do get Dialga, I'd be tempted to kind of switch Solgaleo to the front, just because that's kind of like a okay, we need like lots of people available, we need like good active players, you know, stuff like that. Like Heatran, we could do Heatran with like one person and 2 NPCs, I think, but okay. So here's Dialga, so use your strongest ground and fighting moves, get those dynamic punches off, or if they're a Max Knuckle, if it's Max Knuckle, do Max Knuckle instead. But like, if you got Dynamax, use Dynamax, okay? Oh, okay, well I've got Dynamax. So I'm gonna Hi-Ho Silver away, and then we'll see how this goes. It's the Nightbot 22-minute game. Okay. So let's do this thing! So I need to go shopping tomorrow, and it's like my first time shopping in 2 weeks, and I'm just like... I do have stuff I need, but I'm like forgetting the stuff that I need. But, hang on. But I just remembered one of the things I think I need to get. Hang on. There we go. Okay, excellent. Ugh. Okay, chat, here's my question for you. How do you guys, like, shop? Do you have, like, do you have, like, written lists that you have pinned to the fridge? Do you carry a list with you in the store? Do you have, like, a notes app on your phone that you put your lists on? Do you just kind of try and, like, remember everything that you, like, need to get, and then you go and get it? Like, what is your process for, like, grocery shopping, or you know, like if you're shopping in a place where you need a lot of things, what are your processes for, like, you know, making sure you get the things that you need? How was my cereal last night, Cheese? It was really good. It kind of really hit the spot, because I haven't really had cereal in a long time. Again, like I said, I had this like near empty packet that I've like not had. It had about like 2 or 3 bowls left or whatever, so I just had this like really big bowl, and yeah, it like really hit the spot. Notes on phone. On Lara, just try to remember, but if it's more than a few things, write a note on your phone. That's like, phones just kind of, like, the answer to a lot of things now is just phone. Mini whiteboard on the fridge for Skywatcher. That's like having, like, the note on the fridge is a good way of, like, keeping track of things in, like, real time. And then, like, say, you know, like, taking a picture with your phone is how you can then, like, have a list for when you, like, go to the store and stuff like that. So, okay, Max Quake, here we go. Kaboom. Damn, why? We are not doing a whole lot of damage to this thing. It's upsetting me. Okay. Right, dynamic punch. Boom! Nice. Body press. Nice. Okay. Dialga's getting desperate. It's going to start using generative AI voices. Watch out. Why is this bulky? Did it, like, get a defense boost or something? Like, was I, like, paying attention to chat? I'm about to run out of high horsepowers here. When has Dialga ever been this bulky? Oh, that's a good question from Cheese. What is everyone's favorite cereal? Okay, Mud Slap. That is a good one. I will just say one thing about the UK and America. In the UK, the cereal's like a lot more boring. Like in America, there are like way more flavors and options and stuff. Like in the UK, I feel like sort of. Well, no, I mean, no. If I say it out loud, it's gonna sound like there are a lot of options in the UK. But but like there's basically kind of like cornflake type stuff, like different flavors of like cornflakes, and then there are little like puffed rice cereal, so like your the like monster sugar puffs and Rice Krispies, and then there's like Weetabix, which is kind of just in like a category all its own. Okay, so I am out of high horsepower, so please don't hate me for switching to a fire move. It's all I've got. It's all I've got. Oh gosh. Did the Copperaja have iron defense? Oh gosh, we really are just like really having to like chip away at this last bit of health now. But because like one thing that's really popular in America that's like not popular at all in the UK with regards to cereals are like fruity cereals. So you get cereal with fruit in it, so like Kellogg's Special K, like that kind of thing. But you don't really get like fruit flavored cereal. So like Apple Jacks or, you know, Fruity Pebbles or stuff like that. Like you get like chocolate and maple and maybe like peanut butter and stuff like that. Like those are like flavors of cereal. But like in the UK you don't really get like fruity flavored cereals, but it's like a whole thing here in America. So but Reese's Puffs are good. Fruity Cocoa Pebbles, Fruit Loops, but yeah, like Fruit Loops are like not a thing in the UK. You get like looped cereal, so like Cheerios, but it's usually just like sort of, you know, lightly sweetened with sugar. Oh gosh, it's lightly sweetened with sugar, or it'll have like Honey Nut Cheerios are like a thing. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Cinnamon is also another thing where it's like cinnamon's not as big a flavor thing in the UK, I would say, with a lot of things. Like in America there's a lot more like, oh, there's this cinnamon oh gosh, what is going on here? Okay, it's up to body press. Yes. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, that was weirdly stressful. I don't know. I mean, I guess the main problem there, stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars. I think the main problem there probably stemmed from the fact that we kept the team we had from the beginning, which isn't like a criticism. We shouldn't just swap for the sake of swapping. But I think it did mean we did just have those couple of few less PP and, you know, stuff like that, and we did like have a bit less health or whatever. So yeah. Okay. So stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars. As I prepare to do my patented double shiny check, the next team, get ready. I'll read you guys out in a sec. But also as well, just please, if there's anyone watching who has not yet clicked like on the video, please do it now before you forget. Don't put it off till later. It really does help out. I'm just really trying to grow this channel in this past month and a half, and it's been brilliant, the growth we've had. We've had so many new faces and stuff like that, and I want to see more of them. So, yeah. Okay. So, let me just read out who Team 6 is. So, Team 6, this is going to be the Kieran Heatran one, okay? So, Kieran's going to host a Heatran, and I, hopefully, at the end of it, I'm going to remember to say, yes, I want a ticket of that. So, that is the downside of having wild cards. It means I can't just mash the A button automatically every time. Sometimes I will need to press the B button. Okay, so Team 6 is going to be Kieran, Furret, and Onlara, okay? So you guys get ready, and what's going to happen is when I get on the pink screen, like the next pink screen, not this pink screen, but the next pink screen, Kieran will give us a code in chat, and then we'll join Kieran's raid, okay? Kieran's Heatran raid. But before we do that, we won't do that just yet. We got to do our patented double shiny check. So no shinies for Skywatcher, none for Kieran. Dang. Okay, so Raichu would be sort of like brown or whatever. Like, that's not shiny. Or, you know, anyway. Kroganor would have the different eyes. That's not shiny. Klefki would be like golden colored. I don't think that's shiny. But will we get the Minty Boy himself, Dialga? Hey there, Minty Boy. Whoa, King Ceres? You're at the hospital? I'm so sorry. I hope you get better. Good golly gosh. I'm so sorry to hear that. But yeah, I hope you get better soon and that everything kind of picks up. Okay, hang on. So then Dialga. Okay, Dialga's not a minty boy. Okay, so Reiji, what are you hiding from us? We don't play jokes here at Bovio Games. So that's why I'm going to pretend like, you know, nothing's happened yet. But, right, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there. I'm just going to get Cryogonal because, I'm just going to get Cryogonal because I don't think we've had Cryogonal, but there we go. No, what did you get, Reiji? What did you get? Was it the Dialga? You can't just leave us in suspense. Like we have a only I can leave everyone in suspense. Yeah, because you can't send pictures or anything. That's why you need to just like sort of tell us. Okay, so yes, I do want to keep Dialga. Okay, you got the Dialga. You got the Dialga. Hey! Yes, because we hadn't had like a chat in shiny, a shiny in chat, or even just for myself, for a while. So that's excellent. Reiji, yes. Reiji Feiji, Minty Dialjeji. Well done. Congratulations. That's fantastic. And that's like what? Like, is that like our... Oh, God. I want to say... Hang on. We've had Heatran. We've had... That's like our second Dialga. We had Zapdos. And we've had Solgaleo. So is that like our fifth shiny legendary from chat? I think that is like our fifth shiny legendary in chat, and then we've had a bunch of other other shinies in chat. Reiji, congratulations! That is absolutely superb, brilliant. Well done. Okay. So just quick reminder: Team 6. So Kieran, Ferret, and Onlara. We're going to be doing a Heatran, but it's going to be a Kieran invited Heatran. So we're going to go to Dynamax Adventure. We're going to connect on the Ycom. We're going to say yes to this, and then anything is fine. Anything goes. This is weird. I'm pressing anything is goes, but it's going to be Heatran. Chris, hello, welcome. Lovely to see you. And then we'll wait for a code from Kieran. Hang on, I'm gonna very quickly just go like this in case, just preemptively. Oh, hang on. So 96963636. Oh, that's a good code. I like it. Say it backwards and it's quite nice. Okay. Whoa, everyone's in. I was like the slowest one there. In fairness, I was looking at my spreadsheet. Okay. Excellently done, everyone. You caught it in a timer ball. Okay. So we know how Heatran works. Pick the ground types, and fighting types and water types. And if not, just pick things that can help us get those Pokemon. Like Serena can help us get ground and water. But a Lickitung has water. A Selgor does have Rain Dance. I'm conflicted. I'm gonna go with a Selgor because of the Rain Dance. But we'll see. But I will try to switch though. But it just depends on how good our options are. Oh, there's Unpheasant. Okay, I need a shiny Unpheasant. I'm just throwing that out there. I don't know what the grass is, but I need shiny Unpheasant. Is it like an Eldegoss, or is it... Oh, no, it's just Blossom. Okay, don't want Blossom. Oh, but there is a water type on the left. But there's a Marowak on the right. Oh, and a Jellicent on the right. No, we're definitely going to the right. There's Marowak and Jellicent on the right. And then there's like a fighting type at the end. So, hopefully we're all doing this. Yay! Okay, excellent. Plus, I don't think Unpheasant really probably has anything to hit us with, so... We'll figure out for the Marowak, like, who needs to switch first or whatever. If, like, there's any preference there. But, How do you all tell what they are so quickly? One thing is if you actually go on the summary screen, it's faster to check if you just go straight to the summary screen. If you do the shiny checks like how I do it, it's like not as good or whatever. So it is a bit slower. I kind of just do it for the theater of the streams, but oh, sorry. How do you tell what they are so quick? Sorry. Oh, you meant just like the silhouettes. Sorry, I thought you meant shinies. The silhouettes. But I would just say if you do want to check as quickly as possible what's shiny or not, go to the summary screen and look at for the sparkles and the Galar symbol. That is like the best way to just do it. Because you can also see the Pokemon's model as well. But anyway, Bark. Oh, Blizzard. More like a lizard. But no, the silhouettes, yeah, it's just, like, I've done 200 of these in a month. I'm pretty familiar with them now. There are some where you kind of forget, like, we haven't really, like, faced Blossom very much, which is like, oh, is that like a little, you know, little Gossifleur or something, or Elder Goss or something? And then, because I always think Gossifleur's in this, but, like, no, Elder Goss evolves from Gossifleur, and Gossifleur isn't in this mode at all. But that's the thing, like Pheasantipede, sorry, Unovan Pheasantipede. But yeah, Unpheasant, we haven't really seen it much or anything, and I need a shiny of it, so, you know, that's kind of why it's like, yeah, this is a fun one. Chris, a week's worth of streams. Basically, if you saw me get shiny Cradilly, I've not had a shiny since then. But we have had some shinies in chat. We did get, like, shiny Doublade. You may have missed someone getting a Solgaleo. And just now, we did get in chat a Minty Boy Dialga. So chat's been doing all right. I'm waiting for my turn very patiently. Oh, Chris, you've probably missed all the tech issues. I've just had, like, a ton of tech issues. And so I've had to, like, revamp how I do my streams in, like, a way more sort of, like, minimalistic way. Oh, for audio... Okay. Okay, so I was literally explaining. So for those who missed it, so we just had an audio loop. So yeah, Unpheasant's not good against Heatran. So Chris asked, like, how has things been since the last time you were here? And then, so we probably want the Marowak just because there are Backpacker and Berries there as well. But then afterwards, what's, like, good afterwards? There's, like, an Electric type, a Gloom, and we probably want the Mien Chao. So do we want to go for, like, Marowak and Mien Chao? And then, like, myself and Onlara could switch for them or something like that? Because the Lickitung does have Muddy Water. That would be my kind of, like, inclination, but anyway. Sorry, so Chris said, like, how is chat going? And basically, during that time, because I may have got cut off, I explained, like, I haven't got any shinies since the Cradilly, but chat has had a few shinies. So, like, there was, like, the shiny Solgaleo, there's, like, shiny Doublade a few days ago, we just got the Dialga just now, but then I said, oh, and we've also had a load of tech issues, and then that literally as I was saying that, that's when I saw people saying audio loop. So yeah, I've had a load of tech issues, I've had to, like, really just kind of, like, minimize my streams in terms of, like, what's, you know, kind of, like, features and stuff on my OBS. But otherwise, though, but I've been good and having fun, even though I haven't had shinies, it's been fun. In everyone's opinion, what's the cutest Pokemon of Gen 9? Darkspun is honestly a good shout. Like, Fido and Darkspun are a good shout. I can't think of all the Gen 9 Pokemon off the top of my head, so I can't really, you know, think of, like, what ones are cute and which ones aren't, kind of thing. Ogerpon's pretty cute. But again, I'd still go with, like, Darkspun and Fido. Yeah, I don't really know off the top of it. Obviously, like, Sprigatito is very cute. Sprigatito is a cute one. I'm not gonna... Actually, no. I am gonna Dynamax, just because, why not? But yeah, Darkspun, Ogerpon, and Sprigatito are, the main ones I can think of off the top of my head. And obviously, like Fuecoco and Quaxley have their charms. Quaxley's quite cute. Oh, Terrapagos, that's a good shout, Skywatcher. Terrapagos is a cute one. Oh, Smoliv's very cute. That's a good shout, Reiji. And then the water. Well, okay. So just to answer the question about water-type turtle, so there is the new turtle, Terrapagos, which is not a water type, and then there is also like Chewtle, which is a water-type turtle, but that's from Gen 8. So maybe you mean Terrapagos, but yeah, Terrapagos is a cute one. But yeah, Smoliv is cute. I was gonna say Lechonk is kind of cute, and then Xander put a comment in at like the same time I was about to say it. But like, one name that will always be funny to me is Lechonk. I know, it's funny. I want to hear Chef Jean-Pierre talk about Lechonk. Like, hello, my friends, Lechonk, oh, like, onion. But anyway, but let's see. Yeah, Chewtle is Gen 8, but Chewtle's pretty. I like Chewtle. I wouldn't necessarily call it like the cutest, just because I don't know, like its face. I don't know, its face isn't like the cutest face ever, kind of thing, or like you know. But I still like it. I think it's kind of cute. But I wouldn't expect everyone to look at Chewtle and just automatically think it's cute. Is why I say that. So okay, yeah, I think we want the Mian Xiao, and that maybe I want to switch for it. And then I can switch for this, and then and plus we get an extra chance at items if anyone doesn't have an item they're happy with or whatever. Oh, Tarantula, yeah, that's a pretty good shout. They're pretty cute. Yes, yeah, that's pretty cute. But yeah, I can't think of. They're like the 4 Pokemon of like Ruin. I mean, even like Koraidon and Miraidon kind of like are cute in a way, like sort of, you know, with all like their sandwich interactions and stuff like that. But yeah. Yeah, I can't think of stuff off the top of my head. Anything else? I'm trying to think of like gyms and stuff like that. Okay, here comes the Max Knuckle. Oh, of course you do, Tenchi. I won't read your message out loud, but of course you do. But it's the Nightbot 22-minute game. Okay. So Ironhead, nice. Oh, Hydrapple. Yeah, Diplin's pretty cute, sort of thing. And then, I mean, again, I still think those like first 3 answers I gave are like, you know, like the answers I would give, kind of thing. But I'm just trying to think of like other Pokemon from like Gen 9 that I would describe as like cute. I don't know if any of the Paradox Pokemon I would describe as cute. Like the closest one is like Screamtail off the top of my head. I wouldn't really go for that. Yeah, like Iron Bundle, you know, I wouldn't really call that cute. I don't know. No, the Cheese says like you get the generations mixed up, to be honest. And in fairness, like I understand that. Like, it's just there are Pokemon where I think it depends on when you play Pokemon and what kind of Pokemon you catch and don't catch. But there are always going to be people who, you know, are going to confuse one Pokemon from being a Okay, so chat, I have asked this question before, but like a long time ago, in like, you know, other Pokemon streams and stuff. But what Pokemon do you confuse, or did you used to confuse, for being in a different gen? Or what generations do you tend to mix up together? So I'll give you my examples. For whatever reason, again, just because of like age and time and stuff, I confuse a lot of like Gen 5 and Gen 6 Pokemon. there are a bunch of Pokemon from Gen 5 who I guess I just didn't get or didn't see much or whatever. Or like the time I finally did catch them was like in Gen 6. And so for whatever reason, and I know like Gen 6 is 3D and Gen 5 has the sprites, so I really shouldn't like forget them. But still, for whatever reason, they're the ones that just kind of like, you know, get a bit, I think I'm good. So Tenchi said one, which is a bit of a classic one, I think. Slugma being in Gen 3, because I think Slugma was like only available in like Kanto. So it was like this like post-game Pokemon that a lot of people wouldn't have got. But in like Gen 3, it's kind of like, you know, in an appropriate place in like the middle of the game kind of thing. So I think some people feel that way about Skarmory as well. Like Skarmory was one they like, it was only in one of the 2 games and it would like appeared later on or something. And so they like, you know, but in like Gen 3, it's like in the same place as like sort of Slugma and Spinder and all them. So how long will the stream go for? So this is our 6th Dynamax adventure, so we're gonna do about like 2 more probably. Maybe we might do a 3rd more, like a 9th total, but I know I do have Wide Guard and that could protect us against Lava Plume and Heat Wave, but I am super effective as well, so I think I'd rather go for the more offensive option here. Oh, Meryl, you get confused as Gen 1 because you're very young and you saw it in the movie. Right, yeah, like Meryl and, that's like, Meryl and Togepi are like Gen 2, but in like the anime, they were like Gen 1 kind of thing. So okay. Yeah, we're still gonna get the rain, so, oh gosh, oh no. Oh no, and Lickitung's burn, that's okay, because it's gonna be using, oh gosh, look at all these burns. I know, I've got my finger on the A button so that I remember to like save the ticket. Okay, Bone Meringue, nice. That's 1 Bone Meringue. Ah, 2 Bone Meringue. Okay. No, that's okay. Lickitung's not like a... Oh gosh, what's going on here? Have we just like lost? Have we just lost? Are we gonna lose? A double shiny check. I guess I'll go for Mind Shout. Thank you for the ticket, Heatran. Okay, well that sucked. Sorry about that. Did anyone else get any shinies? How did that go for everyone else? No shiny. Hang on, no shiny. Dang, that was very... I mean, that is the power of the spread moves. Bo.exe has stopped working. Yes, Sander. Okay, dang. Well, that was a shame. But Kieran, thank you for the ticket. I'll try. In fairness, I've done over 200 Dynamax Adventures, and that's the first time I've made that mistake. So I'm gonna forgive myself for that one. Right. Okay. So Team 7. So for Team 7, are Cacjon, Tenchi, and Chris around? Are you guys around? Are you guys ready? And are you... Well, this is for Solgaleo. I'm sorry if you have Solgaleo, but we're doing a Solgaleo, okay? But I feel bad because ironically, if I had not switched out for Mian Xiao, if I had kept a Selgor would have been faster, and I could have got the rain set up. And yes, a Selgor probably still would have gone down to like a heat wave or a lava plume, but everyone else might have survived, and then you guys might have still been able to do it. So, ironically, switching a bug type for a fighting type might have actually been the thing that lost us that fight. But at the same time, we weren't really to know that it was going to wipe us out. And unfortunately with that as well, we were like super unlucky because of like just the timing of everything. We were just super unlucky because of the timing. But, because, yeah, it got aggressive, so it just got that second move in. Like, we were doing fine, and then it was just like, oh, here's a second move, and it was like, oh, you know. So, yeah. Love the Legend 96 asks if anyone wants Groudon. I don't, but if anyone in chat wants to, then you are welcome to do that. But yeah. Okay, Cac John's here, Chris is here, Tenchi's here. Okay. So, right, please make sure you are connected to the internet and that you're on the Wycom. Talk to the lovely Dynamax Adventure lady. And it's in the right order now. Well, actually, no, we like to do Dialga first. But anyway, I think that's the order we used to have it in. Okay, so I'm going to select Solgaleo. You guys are going to select anything goes. Anything's fine. We'll talk to the lady. Hi, nice lady. And then once we're on the pink screen, we will set up our code 09150152. So that's 09150152. And then we'll hit invite others. And then we should be good. So this is for Cac John, Tenchi, and Chris. Okay. Okay, there's Cac John, so that's good. And if anyone does have any issues connecting, as always, let me know. I guess connecting could be another thing that people could say in like big capital letters. But yeah. But just waiting on Chris. But I hope you've been okay, Chris. Sorry, we were in the throes of battle, so I didn't get to say like, hi, how have you been? And let me know, obviously, like how it's going with the connecting or whatever. Like if it's just spinning around in a circle, saying like communicating or whatever. Don't forget if it does say like communicating, that you might need to like quit, connect, go back in, do all that stuff. But again, just keep us updated. Oh, but Chris is here, so it's fine. So, Solgaleo, I'm going to do this on this screen. Solgaleo is weak to ground and fire and ghost and dark. There's not really any particular one type that's especially good at resisting it or anything. So just kind of keep like Psychic Steel and Fire is a pretty good combo, to be honest, as far as I can think. There are like dual types that work, but like with Dialga, you can just say Steel resists this thing, and you're good to go. And of course, we don't get any dark moves, but we have beaten Solgaleo with like an all-electric team before, so I'm gonna go for Electabuzz just because of Helping Hand as well. We'll have to see how this goes. Although I did say ground types are good, and grass is good against ground, and electric's not, but... Garboda's not great, because Psychic's good against poison. These are not great options, I won't lie. A Selgor is okay. Unfortunately, Struggle Bug can't do a whole lot, but a Selgor's, like, not terrible. But yeah, these aren't great options. These are not great options. We've been a bit unfortunate. Ironically, the thing I would say ironically is we haven't had a whole lot of good options today, and then the one time we did have good options, we actually still struggled, and it was very close and very clutch, just because we had such good options right away and then not any good options for like the rest of the adventure. So okay, so we have one dark type, so Chris can definitely have that. Okay, so we've got Heliolisk and... Okay, we know Lickitung garbage and lets us down. Oh, but there is a Lowland Marowak on the right, though. There is also Jellicent. Jellicent's not that great. It doesn't have a ghost move, I don't think. I think the Lowland Marowak on the right is the way to go. Okay. I don't know who needs the Marowak, but maybe, well, we'll figure it out in a sec. But the thing about electric is okay against Solgaleo because electric resists steel. That's the reason why, like, electric is kind of okay against Solgaleo. There are 2 dark types on the left. Okay. Right, so I'm just going to go with a max lightning here. This will help out Emolga. So yeah, a Selgor probably does definitely want to switch for the Marowak. And then we'll see how, like, the rest of this goes. Obstagoon obviously wants to stay because it's a dark type. Hopefully we can still get one of those dark types if we get the Marowak, but we'll check the paths in a second. Okay, Bug Buzz, nice. Electroweb, okay, nice. And then I'm setting... Okay, once I set up the electric terrain, definitely switch to Rising Voltage, because that, like, does more damage in the terrain. The terrain in Spain falls mostly on the electricity. So definitely get that in. But yeah, and then... Okay, here's a max strike. We have to be a bit careful here. Oh gosh. Ooh. Right, speed down. That's okay though. So basically we all lowered each other's speed in that turn. Oh, Cheese asks, what is everyone's favorite evolution? Mine is Sylveon. And my least favorite is Leafeon. And I know it's like, but Bo, isn't, like, grass your favorite type along with dragon or whatever? It's like, yeah, and I feel like with Leafeon, they really let us down. I don't think it looks good enough, and I don't think it is good enough, like, in battle or anything like that. It's very... I wanted a grass evolution so much, and I feel like Leafeon is, like, so disappointing. And so it's actually my least favorite. But my favorite is Sylveon. It took me a while. I was always like, I don't know. And I was like, but no, I think mine is just Sylveon. I really like Sylveon. And then, like, I like Sylveon, Glaceon, and Espeon the most. They're my 3 favorite. And then kind of like Flareon, Umbreon, Vaporeon are kind of in like a cluster of 3 below that. And then like Leafeon's in like a tier at the bottom. And then there was one I've missed there, I think. But, oh, Jolteon. Yeah, I'll put Jolteon in that sort of secondary tier. Okay. So, Lickitung is kind of useless against Solgaleo, so it's only worth switching for if you want to use it, like, in other battles, but, Espeon for life from Reiji. Oh, Bo, I've had rain in Spain stuck in your head for days since you said last. You played Eliza in high school and it's stuck there permanently. Okay, so Marowak on the right, and then... Okay, there's Ivysaur, there's Beheeyem, and then there's Quagsire. Quag! So, we'll figure this out in a sec as well. Quagsire could be pretty good, because water resists steel. Water and electric resist steel. That's something to keep in mind. Berries! But we'll figure this out in a sec, because I can't remember all the things I just said. Yeah, all the evolutions are were the special category before the physical special split. And let's face it, like Fairy kind of like oozes like special. Like if Fairy had been before the physical special split, like Fairy. Hopefully this has Rock Head and doesn't have Lightning Rod. I don't think this has Lightning Rod, so I'm just gonna attack it and hope that it doesn't have Lightning Rod. But yes. But yeah, that's kind of like the way that you can remember the types of the evolutions. They're all the like special types, and then and then Fairy. So yeah, Dragon. The only thing about Dragon is, although Dragon was special, I almost think of Dragon more as a physical type, in all honesty, because I think of like Dragon Claw, Outrage, Dragon Rush. There's like Dragon Pulse and Twister. I don't know. Dragon, I kind of think, like, honestly kind of goes either way for me. As far as like types go. Also, we did not do very much damage to that there. Did the Aselgor use acid spray? I didn't see. Oh, audio loop. Dang it, I don't know what causes that. Okay. Oh, I wouldn't go with Struggle Bug. I'd definitely go with Acid Spray. I'd definitely go... Okay, so I said Acid Spray, but I guess that was during the audio loop. I'd definitely go with Acid Spray instead of Struggle Bug, because Marowak just has, like, physical attacks. Like, so Struggle Bug is going to do nothing to it. But, like, Acid Spray would make the electric moves more powerful. Okay, Rising Voltage. But, okay, Iron Head. Ooh, Nelly. Oh, yeah, oh, no, Draco Meteor. I don't know. Dragon I really think of as, like, going either way. Because in the original games, there's, like, Dragon Claw. Like, Dragon Pulse didn't exist until Gen 4. I think if you think of a lot of the moves before the physical special split. So there's, like, Outrage, Dragon Claw, like Twister. Twister and Dragon Rage kind of, like, have special energy, but anyway. And Lash Out. Okay. No, that's okay, Tenchi. That's okay. That is one thing to keep in mind if you're ever using a Selgor. Like, it has Acid Spray, and if your bug moves aren't very good, like, Acid Spray could be a good way to help out teammates if the teammates have special moves as well. But that's honestly something I've only been, like, recognizing in the past few days, personally. So yeah. Chris, you like Espeon, Sylveon, and Vaporeon. Okay. So I would say a Selgor needs this. I'm just holding off just to make sure Tenchi definitely does get it, because it's like, we definitely need this Marowak. Okay, excellent. And then we'll figure out if any one of us needs to switch after this. Let's see. Okay, so we've got... Okay, I will just say Behemoth does have Dark Pulse, and it resists Psychic, so keep that in mind. Quagsire resists Steel and could get a burn with Scald, so that's useful. And Ivysaur's just kind of rubbish. So either of these are good. The Quagsire's probably better, but Behemoth, we might want to go more offensive. And I don't have it as shiny, so... No, I definitely hold on. Yeah, I definitely hold on the Lash Outs. So... But it's kind of like... Because when I say about, like, for me, Dragon kind of went either way, what I mean by that is, if you think of Ghost and Dark, yes, Ghost was physical and Dark was special, but that absolutely should have been the other way around. Ghost had moves like Shadow Ball and Nightshade, which, like, ooze specialness. Whereas, like, every Dark move until Gen 4, like, all the Dark moves that existed before Gen 4 turned into physical attacks. Beat Up, Bite, Crunch, Sucker Punch. No, was Sucker Punch Gen 4? Sucker Punch was Gen 4, I think. But, like, Bite, Crunch, Beat Up, Feint Attack... they're all like physical attacks these days. So in Gen 3, all those attacks were like special, but now they're physical. So for me, I know, like, sort of it's like, oh, we never got a Dragon Eevee, but it's like, Dragon's kind of like, I don't know. It's not the most special. I think with all those other types, it's kind of like they kind of have like a specialness to them. But anyway, Shadow Bone, nice. Can we get the defense drop? Oh, there's a crit. Okay, I was going to say, that did a lot of damage. Oh, here comes Electabuzz. You're coming after me. Hang on, what do you have, John? You have the Emolga, right? I wouldn't gamble with the Scientist. I would say if you need to switch, if you have Emolga and you need to switch, I would just switch for this Behemoth. Because you'll resist Psychic moves and you'll get Dark Pulse. Okay, Max Lightning. Because that's sort of one of the reasons we're going for this, just because it does have that super effective move. It has a resistance to one of the 2 stabs, and then it's got like the super effective move. So, okay. So well done, nicely done, everyone. So definitely always catch everything. Yeah, don't have to keep them, but definitely catch them, and then we'll figure this out. And here we go. So, no, very nicely done, everyone. Yeah, I don't think Solgaleo is just it's a bit too dangerous to gamble on. I would say with the Emolga, again, if you just want to, I would just switch your Emolga. Like, if you're worried about like your health and stuff like that, just switch the Emolga. I'll hold on with my Electabuzz. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Right, I'm not even gonna attack Solgaleo. I'm gonna Helping Hand Marowak. Okay, that's gonna be my plan. I'm gonna Helping Hand Marowak over and over and over, and that's gonna be my plan. Don't forget, we cannot lower the stats of Solgaleo, so just be wary of that if we use any max moves or like Screech. Like Screech will not work. But we have a good team here. I think we have a good team. I will Helping Hand. Either like basically if you can Dynamax, I would say. Hopefully it's Marowak or Obstagoon because they have Stab. But basically, I will use Helping Hand on whoever has like the most powerful attack or who can Dynamax. But yeah. But does anyone know who can Dynamax? Or let me know who can Dynamax, okay? And then I can decide who I'm gonna Helping Hand. But like, even if it's Beheeyem can at least use like Dark Pulse or like Max Darkness. So, okay. Is it the Beheeyem? Okay, I'm still gonna help out the Marowak, but yeah. Because the problem is Dark and Ghost, Max Darkness and Max Phantasm normally lower defense and special defense. So no, okay. Well, you don't have to Dynamax the Beheeyem. You can just use a Dark Pulse. You can save it for like the Marowak if you like. Oh wait, Wisp! No, don't Wisp! Don't Wisp! No! We need you to attack! No! I know it's like powerful, but like Oh no! Oh wait, hang on. No one's using any moves that are like. Oh no! Wait, hang on. What's going on? Wait, hang on. Oh gosh. Okay, right. We're all set up now. Now is the time for like Lash Outs and Shadow Bones and Dynamaxing and all that other stuff. Okay, right. We're all set up. That probably will help out. But now is the time for us to play aggressively. Okay, we're gonna play aggressively now. Okay. So it's just when we have like stab super effective moves, I expect people to use like stab super effective moves, sort of thing. It's sort of the Pokemon who like say don't have stab or they don't have the best type matchups. Those are the ones I kind of like I'm usually expecting to kind of to go. But okay, right. Round 2, we're resetting now. Okay, Fire Spin. Okay, that's fine. That's not a problem. Okay, Lash Out, nice. And then, okay. Oh, Max Flare, okay. That is going to be the most powerful one. So, and then you will get more powerful next time. So that's good. That's using the old noodle. Okay, and there's the Dark Pulse, nice. And then, okay, so I'm going to Helping Hand Marowak again. And then because the next Max Flare will do like even more now that the sun is up. And then and yeah, and we'll just keep chipping away at this thing, and then we should be good. Okay. Okay, so using an Iron Tail, which I think Obstagoon would have just survived that, but the burn did help, so that's fine. And okay, here's the Max Flare. This should do a lot of damage. Yeah, there we go. That was nice. That was nice. Okay, and then Dark Pulse, nice. And then I think basically, oh god, okay, here's the Sunsteel Strike. Oh, okay, now that it did survive because of the burn. But then the Fire Spin's gonna KO it anyway. Never mind. Okay, so, but that's okay. We're still in a good position here. Honestly, it has so little left. I'm actually going to switch to an attack now because I'm going to be faster than Marowak. So 2, 4, 6, 8. Is this Jiffy Bulldog? Great. Hey! Oh, Reflect. Okay, nice. Oh, okay, here's a Max Mindstorm. Ooh, okay. That Reflect definitely helped. And probably the burn too. Okay. Right, here's Rising Voltage. There we go. Oh, we did it. Excellent job, Team 6 or 7. I don't even know what we... I don't know. No, 7. That's Team 7. Team 7, that was heaven. Okay, well done, everyone. Nicely done. So get those stars and sparkles in. Stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars. Get those emojis in. And we will see if we get any shinies. But we did already, Ragey did already get shiny Dialga today, so we can't get our hopes up too much. We have already been blessed with a tremendous amount of luck by that virtue, so let's see how this goes. Okay, so Marowak, okay, so Lickitung, I do have a shiny, but all the other ones, I don't have a shiny, and so I am very excited to check these through and see if they're shiny. So, oh, the cat's going nuts outside. Hang on, I'm going to do the cat very quickly. He's very indignant. Okay. So, yeah, let me know if everyone gets shinies. But let's check this thing. So, Lickitung would be yellow. That's not shiny. Marowak would not look like that. That looks like a regular Marowak to me. And then, Beheum would also look different. I really need to remember some of these ones I actively and repeatedly say I want. Even though I don't know what they look like. And then Solgaleo. Will we get the Cherry Red Mountain Dew Code Red Solgaleo? It's a Solgaleo, no! So no shinies. Ah, the humanity. Oh, it has Orange Fire, doesn't it? Yes, that's it. Okay, so let's just check the sparkles. No sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, and no sparkles there. I'm actually going to take the Lickitung just because I don't think I've ever taken a Lickitung before. And I think I have taken, like, all the other ones. So I've got my finger on the A button here. Hold on. So, would you like to keep your Solgaleo? Yes. There we go. Okay, so, chat. Here is my final question to you, my lovely chat. Let's just check who's played and how many times everyone's played and... Okay, so here's the thing. Currently, we've got 4 people who have played once. Neo, Colin, Kayla, and Chris. Neo has gone, I believe. I don't know if anyone else is still here from that group of people. Also, we did just beat a boss, so please like and subscribe. I forgot to say that. Please hit that like button because we are getting close to the end of the stream. So do it now before you forget. But anyway, Bark. But yeah. But like Colin, Kayla, Chris. I don't know if anyone is around. But basically, but if any of those people are around and interested, let me know. Sounds like Kayla maybe is. Kayla's a mailer bee. And then, but if no one else is around, then we'll just kind of, I don't know, we could just do like on Lara Lunala or something like that. Chris, would you be interested in a Lunala? And then let me know. Or we could do one of the other ones that people have. Something like that. But let's see. No, you're okay on Lara. I mean, that's the thing. If we want to just kind of keep this simple and just do like a, you know, like a quick Lunala or something like that. And then, yeah. But would that be okay with you guys? Like with Kayla, Chris, and on Lara? Like if we just did Lunala, just to keep it simple? Plus, we did just do Solgaleo, so there's kind of that nice symmetry of Solgaleo and Lunala. Because we did the Lugia earlier. And then we did like that random Zekrom. Cac John, thank you so much. Have a good evening. And again, thank you for joining. Excellent teamwork. See you later. Bye-bye. But okay. So but if the Lunala thing, okay, Chris is okay with anything. Okay. So if that all sounds good, then we'll do that. So on Lara can put a code in chat. Please make sure you're connected on the Ycom. Just select anything is fine, unless you're on Lara setting up the Lunala. And then we'll kind of get going. I don't know if we'll need any backups or substitutes. If like someone like Cheese wants to be a substitute, then be on standby. But yeah. But we'll see how this goes, and then and yeah, so we'll just wait for on Lara to get a Lunala code going. And then we'll kind of all be good and stuff like that. Okay. 09150317. Nice. And then we'll invite others. Maybe if this Dynamax adventure went really quickly, we could always like try to do another one or something. But at the same time, we've been going for a long time, so maybe it's just good to call it the end of the day at like a nice even 8, but we'll see how it goes. Plus, I don't even we could do like Mesprit with Tenchi or something like that if this is really quick and smooth, but we'll see how it goes. But yeah, we'll just wait for Chris, and then we should be good. Oh, and there is Chris. Perfect timing. So that is all of that, and then here we go. Okay, so Lunala is weak to Dark and Ghost. That's kind of it. And it has, what does it have? It has Ghost, Fairy, and Normal type moves. So Poison types are actually okay in terms of resistances. I'm going to go with a Selgord just because of that Acid Spray and how useful that can be. Oh, Weezing has Dark Pulse. It does neutralize abilities, which, you know, is something to keep in mind, but as we progress, like, obviously it neutralizes Cofagrigus' kind of quite useful ability, but again, that's not the end of the day. Cofagrigus' ability, I think, literally can't impact, it can't impact Lunala, so that's fine. It's just everything else on the way. But yeah. Let's say, oh, there was a Bisharp on the left. Bisharp is pretty nifty, and a good Pokemon. Let's see what we got. Okay, we got Garbodor and like Ninjask. I need shiny Ninjask. And then there is that dark type, the Bisharp. Could we go for like Ninjask and then Bisharp, the Ninjarp, or Bishnask or something? And then we could, and then there's like a ghost type at the end or something like that. Because Garbodor's like kind of bulky as well, whereas like Ninjask is like very frail. Like this Ninjask will legit go down to like one head smash from the Relicanth. If Relicanth uses head smash, this Ninjask is going down. I'm telling you. I don't know who has what Pokemon. Hang on, I'll check who has what Pokemon. And then... Okay, Kayla has Wheezing. Kayla, don't switch for the Ninjask, okay? You might need to switch down the line. Like, you could, like, switch for the Bishop or something. But don't switch for Ninjask, okay? I don't think we're going to want this Ninjask. I don't know if it has a Ghost or a Dark move. Like, maybe it does. But I imagine it probably just has, like, Fairy and... Not Fairy, sorry, Bug and Flying. Or something like that. And then, Neutralizing Gas would weaken Lunala on, like, the first attack, but it's so frail. I don't think Lunala's ability has ever really, like, been an issue for us. Do you know what I mean? I don't think its ability has ever really been the difference between, like, success and failure or anything like that. Oh, the Heat Wave missed! It's 2 feet in front of you! Okay, here's Head Smash. Yeah, I told you. Head Smash. It's so good. It's... Oh, no! What? Oh! Oh, no! Oh, the wheezing! The wheezing! Ah, the wheezing! Oh, I didn't think of that. I'm so sorry. The wheezing. 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 That's why you need to be so careful with wheezing. I know that's something I always just say, and I don't point out specific examples. There's your specific example. Yeah, that's, okay. But yeah, we still don't want to switch for this, but for the Bishop, we'll get wheezing. Maybe we'll get wheezing out for that. So Skywatcher, what happened, right? We're against Ninjask, and Chris's Relicanth used Head Smash. And we've used Head Smash a bajillion times. Like, you know, Relicanth has the Rock Head ability, where it, like, doesn't get any recoil damage. But basically, Relicanth wiped out hit Ninjask in one hit, but then it immediately died afterwards from recoil damage because of Weezing's neutralizing gas ability. Well, Relicanth could switch as well. What do we know what else is ahead? Relicanth could switch. Okay, Relicanth could be a switcher as well. I just like Relicanth because of how powerful it is. I mean, ideally, I would like to switch at some point, but yeah, I mean, maybe if Relicanth switches, and then, because, yeah, I guess just Relicanth doesn't have a dark move, and then I will try to switch after that, or Weezing or myself can switch after that or something. Okay. Right, I will Dynamax here, just to get the Bug Buzz going, and then... So, Chris, the reason... No, well, here's the thing about Head Smash. Head Smash has, like, a really high... It basically, I think it, like, 50% of the damage you deal is, like, the amount of recoil. I think it's, like, a 50% recoil, right? So, like, 50% of the damage you deal is dealt back to you. But the thing is, Dynamax Pokemon have, like, twice the amount of HP. Or at least, I don't know if, oh gosh, I hope this thing doesn't have the Defiant ability. Oh gosh, if this thing has the Defiant ability, I've just screwed us all over. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. Okay, it doesn't have okay. Oh my gosh, if that had Defiant. Oh gosh, if that had Defiant. But anyway, but yeah, so basically, because the Ninjask had so much HP, that meant that you basically just kind of wiped out, like, all your own health. Yeah. Weezing has Dark Pulse, so, yeah, Relicanth is probably the more important. Basically, in terms of having, like, a good, super effective move against Lunala, like a Selgor and Relicanth are the far more important switches. It's just if we're worried about Weezing's ability at all, but I think we can probably work around Weezing's ability now for the most part. So, oh gosh. So yeah, but sorry, that was my bad. I always say about, oh, we have to be careful about Weezing's ability, but I did not. I just kind of, I was thinking about it because of Koffagrigus, because Koffagrigus has such a distinctive ability. My brain just immediately went, oh, well, Koffagrigus' ability, like, isn't gonna work, without thinking that Relicanth also had a very, you know, important ability. So sorry, that was my bad for that suggestion. Because we could have still just KO'd it with, like, Liquidation or whatever. That would have been fine. But that was a pretty great moment to see. If that was not worth a like and a subscribe, if you have not liked the video, please like it for that amazing head smash fail. Because that was pretty great. Okay. So, yeah, head smash turned into a final gambit. Yes, exactly. Essentially, yeah, essentially. Yeah, so, but yeah, if Chris wants to switch for this, just for the Night Slash, if Chris goes for the Night Slashes from Bishop, if Chris does the switch, okay, good, and then, good, nice, and then, because Weezing's also poison as well, so poison's good against the Moonblast and stuff. Cramorant does have Throat Chop. Like, so we could go for Cramorant. Slowking, I don't think has anything Ghost or Dark. And Trevenant doesn't have anything Ghost, I believe. Because I think Trevenant has Horn Leech, and then... It's... The way you remember it, Gorgeist doesn't have Grass, and Trevenant doesn't have Ghost. That's how you remember which way... Oh, for the love of... audio loops. Okay. Sorry. So, good job picking Cramorant, everyone. Because, yeah, Cramorant has a dark move. Trevenant doesn't have a ghost move. So, it's kind of one of those things where, Cramorant doesn't have... sorry, not Cramorant. Sorry. Trevenant and Gorgeist. So Gorgeist doesn't have a grass move, and Trevenant doesn't have a ghost move. Like, that's how you remember which way around. But yeah, like the Slowking, that wouldn't have had anything. It would have just been weak to ghost moves. And then, so yeah, I think Cramorant's the way to go. I'm not insulting Relicanth. I'm saying not Relicanth, sorry. I'm not insulting Cramorant. Cramorant's the one I'm saying is actually, like, a pretty decent choice here. Well, that was annoying. That just KO'd me? That wasn't a crit or anything? Okay, yeah, I need to switch this. So... One thing I wonder, Kramen... If you're there, do you wonder if I lowered the bit rate for the audio, do you think that might help with the audio loops? Do you think that could be why we get the audio loops, if the audio bit rate is a bit higher? I don't know if that would affect things like the music or anything like that, but I wonder. It's really weird though, we had 3 the other day. We had like 3 on Thursday, none on Friday. Oh, no, sorry, we had 3 on Friday, like none on, like 3 on Thursday or Friday, and then like none, no, I think it was 3 on Thursday, none on Friday, then we had a bunch yesterday, and then today we've got a bunch. So, but I wonder if, like, if I lowered the audio bit rate, maybe if that would help. Okay, Cramorant's using Endure, that, I mean, I guess that's fine, better than being attacked. Okay. Oh, Max Mindstorm. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. I was just expecting a Max Darkness. Because we have enough PP for, like, Lunala, so we don't need to worry about, like, conserving PP. It's only if you have, like, 5 PP you kind of need to worry about it. Or if you've got, like, 10 PP and you're going, like, right from the start. Okay. Oh, but that's Psychic. Okay. Psychic and Psychic Terrain. Those working in tandem. That worked pretty well, then. And there's the KO. Okay. That worked pretty well. Yeah. That actually worked out pretty well. Okay. So, Pokeball away, and there we go. So always catch everything. You don't have to keep them, but do always catch them. And there we go. So we are on. So I'm going to throw my hat in for this one because I need the Dark type move. But then, yeah, I think we all have Ghast and Doke type. Dark and Ghost type moves. Sorry, I'm trying to speak way too quickly today, and my brain's not catching up. Also, I missed out on, like, a load of sleep on Friday, so I think I'm still catching up from that, but oh well. But yeah, we all have super effective damage, so yeah. Let's do this thing. So just use our Dark and Ghost type moves. Don't faff around with anything else. Just play aggressively, play offensively. Dark and Ghost, Ghost and Dark, just super effective. Let's do this thing. I think whoever can Dynamax probably can Dynamax. That's probably also a fine thing as well. But let's see. Okay, Throat Chop. There we go. Oh, it is Coffagrigus. Okay. I will Cramorant, I will. 07. So, let me just check the spreadsheet just to see, like, who... Okay. Okay, super effective. No, we just want to attack. We just want to attack. We don't need to do anything smart. We just need to be just very simple. Just like if you've got stab super effective moves against, like, the boss Pokemon, and like just definitely use them. The only time like against the boss Pokemon where we maybe do want to use, like, stat moves and stuff, or if we know we're in for a bit of a slog and it's not going to last more than, you know, if it's going to be like 3 or more turns. But, like, Lunala's, like, really frail, so yeah, we definitely don't need to worry about the stat moves. But there we go, we did it. See, that was really quick. Okay, so stars and sparkles and stars. Sorry, I normally take a second to do that. Like the video if you haven't already. Here's my quick question. Is there anyone in chat who hasn't... Okay, is there anyone in chat... I think everyone has played a lot today and stuff like that. But, like, we kind of, like, do have time for one more. So I'm just wondering whether we, like, could do one more, or whether I should just, like, go and get some food. Maybe I should just go and get some food. But we finished like kind of early, but okay. So let's check for shininess one last time, and then we'll kind of see how this goes. So that looks like a Ninjask to me. Will we get the blue Bisharp? No. Will we get the orange Cramorant? No. Will we get the Blood Moon Lunala? No. That's a shame. That's a terrible shame. But let's just check the stuff here. No sparkles next to any of them. I'm gonna go for Ninjask just because we, like, haven't really seen it a whole lot. I know, I'm kind of getting a bit far off since my last shiny, aren't I? So hang on a sec. So we don't need the Lunala. That's fine. So is there anyone around who would like to do one more? This isn't me saying I am going to do one more. I just kind of need to know, like, who's still here and who's still around and how many, you know, how many times people have played and stuff like that. If Tenchi was here, I'd say, oh, let's do Mesprit, but Tenchi did leave, unfortunately. So, because we got like Kieran and Chris and Skywatcher, and Kayla, but I think I may just, and Cheese has played. I think the thing is we've actually got like quite a balanced like how much everyone's played today. Like Kieran played 3 times because of the Heatran incident, and Onlera has played 3 times just kind of because of like the Lunala at the end. But I honestly think maybe, I think honestly, I think I'm gonna like just get some food and call that it for today. This has been like nice, and I think I'm not gonna push it too much beyond that. So, like sort of people have, oh, Lisek, hi, welcome. So I think that is gonna be all good for today. I think that I should just get some food and stuff because, like, you know, over 3.5 hours, like that's a long time. So I think we will call that it for today. Thank you. So hang on, how many boxes do I? Okay, we have a lot of boxes until we start running out of stuff. Okay. Yeah, so what are we now? Hang on, what are we now at? I want to just check this. 30, 60, 90, 120, 150, 180. This is like 198. This is 204. This is 207. And then I've got like 7 shinies. So that's like 214. So yeah, 214 Dynamax. Wow. Who would have thought that a month and a half ago? Well, I guess me, because I knew that I was going to be doing this a lot. Okay, thank you all so much. This has been really fun. Just a quick reminder again about this week. So this week we're going to be on the sort of, you know, quote-unquote normal schedule. So just like the Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday at 4 p.m. Pacific time. And then we'll do like Saturday at like 11 a.m. On Tuesday though, just a heads up, I may like cancel that. You know, if I do cancel that last minute, or like push it back, or if I only do like an hour or something, I apologize. It is just because I do have like a dental thing in the morning. I think I should be good though by 4 p.m. Like my dental thing's at like 10 a.m. So, you know, I think like 6 hours will be enough. But yeah. So I think, but I think that's pretty much it. So I'll let you know if any other, you know, Dynamax Adventure streams come up. If I do any like earlier, longer, if I like do the Wednesday stream, I might end up doing one next Sunday as well. Like I might do, you know, I might do like Saturday 11 till 3 and then like Sunday 2 till 6 or something like that. But yeah, I didn't get any shinies because Reiji got the Minty Dialga. How perfect to talk about a Minty Dialga whilst talking about dental appointments. And yeah, so well done everyone. Thank you for being awesome and amazing and excellent team partners. I really appreciate it. Please hit like on the video if you haven't already. Last chance. If you didn't do it earlier, please do it now. It really does all help. I'm gonna go get some food. Thank you for joining in. Lovely to see you guys. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you guys tomorrow afternoon because today is Sunday and tomorrow's Monday. I need to remind myself of that because it kind of feels like Saturday. Lots of love. Take care. See you later, and bye-bye.